Time. Get it out. This is vocal exercise every time when we start. We just grunts angrily into the microphone. Yeah. Say your words. Say your phrases.
I was going to go full Anchorman, but I have neighbors.
Have they ever complained?
No.
No?
No.
Are they real? Are they there?
So I don't have neighbors on either side right now.
Oh, my God.
Oh, wow.
So if you're looking for my address is, people the people I believe that live underneath me used to live next door to me.
Oh.
How does that work?
Are they just like your footsteps? Like, we want to hear that more often.
We heard this guy talking.
I would imagine, I got to imagine the bedroom is right here too. So like, I do feel bad about that.
Okay.
But I stomp really loud.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a stomper
Got it.
on purpose too.
I love the idea that they've been living below you the whole time, not saying anything, and they've just resented you for the 7 years you've been doing this podcast. And they're
But
like,
you know, it's
afraid
Hollywood.
to tell you.
Like, who doesn't have a podcast?
I'm sure they're in the chat right now.
Yeah.
Walk around, damn it. Walk around.
Welcome to the
I
show.
need to hear it.
That was the cold open. We planned that. Also, I'm sorry if my managers of this place ever listen to the show. I'm so sorry. Thank you for letting me live here.
On that note, I have a problem. I'm waiting for the song to get there. Right. I have coworkers who are discovering the show.
Oh, yeah. That has happened.
I was doing a pretty good job of hiding it for the last couple of years.
Such ashamed of us, Joseph.
But when the show's called The Wanger Show, it's not something you know, like, hey guys, check this out.
You and I have been in a relationship for 10 years.
And I'm ashamed.
And you're ashamed of me.
Yeah.
It's like, why didn't you look at me during?
The title is hard, though. Like, I saw your Wanger thing.
Yeah.
It's
It's always great, especially when it's family members like, so what's Wangers mean? And I'm like, all right, we don't have to have this conversation.
You chose the
right
name
now.
10 years ago. We were young and stupid. I have the same thing where I've had coworkers discover our show just like through TikTok or Instagram.
Yeah.
And then literally last Monday, we were like having a writing session, and some guy came up to us and was like, hey, I know you guys.
Yeah.
You guys are on Instagram.
That was an in-person one.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
Nice.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. It was one person, but hey.
It counts. It counts.
It
Going
counts.
places.
Speaking of going places, first time on the show, Joseph Scrimshaw. I almost had to think about that, right? Like, we didn't have you on like during like the COVID times or even before that. No, I don't think so. This is it.
This
Boom.
is great. I'm very happy to be here
Yeah.
in the beautiful little den.
Yes, the studio, the Wanger studio.
The
Yeah.
Wanger
TWS dudes.
Yep.
Yes.
I like that.
TWS dudes.
I like students.
Hell yeah. You know,
I was here while a new business was born.
Yeah.
shit. He's got to get some of that
We
profit.
got a new
too.
LLC
Yeah.
developing, guys.
He's got to make some of that money. I got to come up with ideas when it's just you and me.
I know.
okay?
I know.
All right.
Yeah.
Welcome back to another episode of The Wanger Show. This is the 454th episode of the show.
454. Let's check the Pokemon. Joseph, you, I regret, I might be scared to ask. Are you a Pokemon guy at all? Is that,
No, I played Pokemon Go for about 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just turned 10 years old like a week ago.
Really?
I know.
Yeah.
that
It ain't
predates
right.
this podcast.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Remember
crazy.
Hillary Clinton?
Yeah.
Pokemon Go to the polls?
I just like the soundbite. Remember Hillary Clinton?
Yeah. That worked out.
Toxicroak is the Pokemon.
Yeah.
guys.
Oh, nice.
Pokemon
Yeah.
454 is
Yeah.
Toxicroak.
It's
All
probably
right.
about 1,000 Pokemon by now, so
Okay.
I think once we run out of Pokemon, so there's been a thing recently where me and Cody have been joking about like ending the show
Perhaps one too many times.
one too many
Because,
times.
yeah.
I'm not saying the show's gonna last forever.
Right.
However,
It's not that we haven't, not talked about.
yes,
You know,
yes, we got to think about our lives a little bit. But I will say, if we ever run out of Pokemon, the show's done.
Yeah, I
Oh,
feel like
yeah.
that's just legally.
So you've got about like,
yeah.
500 and something episodes
yeah,
left
yeah.
potentially.
Yeah.
That is so sad that
Potentially.
you would catch them all.
It's like you get to the
Well,
end of the road like this.
There is a new
wow.
generation coming out either this year or early next year.
Now I haven't played a couple
So-
of the last recent ones. Are they still doing 150 with every new game, or is it like 20?
No, I think it's probably like in like the 80s, maybe.
Okay.
If that.
So
If
even
that.
they're running out of.
So even they're
steam.
running out of
Okay,
ideas.
got it.
Yes.
Are they waiting on us to stop the podcast? And they're like, well, we got shit,
If that's the case, then
Yeah.
let's work together.
Yeah.
Manny
Yeah.
says allegedly this next generation is adding 300 Pokemon.
I stand corrected.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
you're definitely not getting
Damn.
1,200 episodes of this show. I can almost guarantee you
I
that.
like how I saw that. My first reaction was, oh boy. All right.
Well,
All right.
Joseph, you know a whole lot about podcasting,
Yeah.
so welcome to the show. How you doing, sir?
I am very, very happy to be here. I've been
Yeah.
doing a bunch of different podcasts and,
Yeah.
and video streams to advertise this film that I got coming out, and I was so excited to come to this one because you guys do the jokes and the japes, and you have fun.
Yeah.
And,
All these
like,
other
I
serious
try to.
outlets.
Yeah.
So what when you were
We
writing
should
this
have done
film,
that tonight. We've just been like in like suits, and we're just
you
like,
should have worn glasses. Hold
your
on.
writing process. Let's get to the bottom of that.
Take your notes.
Which I do. I'm curious. Of course, my penis. but
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Huge wangers.
And I'll hold this one.
Forgot about that.
That's a Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
This is a Pokemon, yeah. Penismon. Penismon.
Pokemon.
I have
Go.
too many dick things in here. There's
Pokemon. No.
Yeah.
You've got. Let's just jump right into it. You've got a
Yeah.
movie coming out.
Yeah, so I wrote and directed this indie horror film. It's called Dead Media. And the basic pitch is that there is this troubled young woman who wants to relax by watching an old horror movie from 1999 on streaming.
Love it.
And her aging hipster Gen X uncle finds out, and he's like, no, you got to watch it the right way on
Physical.
old school DVD.
Yeah.
So he brings a disc over, and the disc ain't right. And horror and generational trauma ensue.
Love it.
That's the basic pitch. And yeah.
And
very
it's a
excited.
perfect setup for a trilogy because you start with DVD. You can fit in a laser disc, or you can just go straight
Yeah.
VHS and then 4K.
Oh, yeah.
is the you go out of order. Like didn't
Yeah.
X did that? They went boom boom boom.
Oh, the
Yeah.
The
X
trilogy,
Pearl
right?
magazine,
X
yeah,
Pearl
yeah.
magazine.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
can do DVD. Then you go back a step and do VHS, and then in the future you finish off with 4K.
Perfect. You know what?
Yeah.
I think that's what we need is old school sequels where just the same thing blatantly happens again to
Yeah.
the point where a character has to say,
But just
I
a
can't
tad
believe this
bit.
happened again.
Yes, but the footage is a little shittier.
Yeah.
or a little bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enough of these sagas and connected narratives. Just
That's
have
what
the
I'm
same
saying.
thing happen
The
again.
same thing happening.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome. And so from start to finish, from conception,
Yeah.
when did that start for you?
So I wrote the first draft. Like I had loose ideas, but I wrote the first draft in October of 2023.
Sick. Okay.
And then I
wow.
raised enough money to film it in 2024, and we filmed in November and December back in my
How many
hometown
days?
of Minneapolis. 14 days.
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Yes, which was
Yeah.
not enough, but we made it work.
You made it work.
Made
Yes.
it work. Not enough, but we made it work.
Yeah.
And then just a lot of time doing the post production. I edited it, and I did a lot of the sound design, and worked really closely with Tony Thaxton, who did the score. And then we had a premiere in Minneapolis in how do years work? October of 2025.
Okay.
So at that point, it had been 2 years.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, great. And I put it on the festival circuit, and this new company, this new distribution company, Antenna Releasing, saw it at a festival, and like, hey, can we? Or saw that it was going to be at a festival. Like, can we get a screener? And like, I looked them up, and like, you don't seem like criminals, so
Yeah.
go ahead and take
Yeah.
a look. And their whole thing is they're trying to make things better and more interesting for indie films and indie film audiences.
Love it.
It's because things just get dumped on streaming, and then like even if it's
Sure.
the best film ever,
Yeah.
and people are like excited for a weekend, it's like, and then just
Yeah.
So they book these theatrical road shows where you can go out on the
That's
road.
right.
The directors come with. So I'm going on a whole tour across the country and doing intros and Q&As and
So cool.
DVD giveaway and making a little program and selling a magazine, like a souvenir magazine
A
of
what?
the film. A magazine.
Magazine. Yeah.
Like a gun magazine?
Yes. Yes. And then-
That's where my brain
We're just selling ammo.
It doesn't have anything to do with the film. I just have stock in AK-47.
Sponsors are
bullets.
sponsors,
You,
man.
you
You
put
gotta
a
take what you
barcode
can.
on a bullet. Like there's nothing more American than that, Magazines, you
Yeah.
read them. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
magazine.
I
Yeah,
don't know if I have
and then
one.
but
Oh, I do
but the
have
bullets
one
are a
over
good idea, so I'm gonna look into that.
Yeah, just
Okay.
think
Yeah,
about it.
yeah, I
Okay.
think it's gonna be really good for planes. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So-
No, that's really cool. That's very, helpful because you're right. Like the number of horror movies that probably like made my top 10 list over the years that were just like either dumped on Netflix and like no one's ever heard of them.
Yeah.
It's a very unfortunate because they could, like you said, it could be, the best movie ever, or even just like a solid flick of like, wow, that was really good. No one's ever
Yeah.
gonna see that. Yeah.
And even if you love it, it's like, there's this thing about the theatrical experience and physical media that I've been thinking about a lot of just like, we need a way to bond to things. I don't hate streaming. Streaming's fine. It's great, especially if you're like streaming like, well, I love the Halloween movies and I'll watch one.
Sure.
But your house is already full of Halloween shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And with like, if a film doesn't exist in the physical world
Yeah.
in any way, if you can't have a T-shirt or a poster, it just doesn't sink into your heart.
Yeah.
In the same way, even if it's like an amazing film.
Yeah.
So that's what I've really been thinking about. Of like, I don't care if it's indie.
Yeah.
I want to do a novelization where there's gonna be
Oh,
physical media.
yeah.
Like,
There
I want
you
to do it
go.
all, so
Yeah.
it exists in the world.
Yeah, no. I think especially like I mean, I know kind of like crypto and like NFTs are kind of like dying down a little bit, but like
Hold on now, get your Wanger date.
well,
You know,
yeah.
guys, come on now.
But like the takeover that very much felt like, I don't know, like owning your digital thing. I don't know. It's not quite the same. I would even say like, I mean, I like streaming. I do, but I think the problem is like it is so accessible because I have a shit ton of Blu-rays and stuff, and sometimes like, oh, the movie that I own right over here, it's like, oh well, it's right here. I can just put it in. But it is very nice and comforting knowing that like I could pop it in at any time that I want to.
Have you ever gotten to the point where you've rented a movie on streaming even though you have it?
It's like I'd rather pay $3 than get up.
No,
Exactly. I feel like we've all been there, and if you're saying no, I think you're lying. I feel like everyone has that moment.
I will tell you this: if I ever get dead media on physical,
Yes.
I will not do that.
Okay, there we go.
Well, maybe I'll throw a couple extra bucks if it goes. If it
do
goes
that.
your way,
Yeah.
if it does go your way, then maybe I'll do that.
Just Venmo me and say I didn't want to stand up. Here's $3.
When you do release it like on physical, are you gonna do DVD or 4K?
I think we're probably going to do Blu-ray.
Blu-ray.
I think maybe 4K at some point, but Blu-ray with a DVD is in the same
Oh, the
package
combo.
is the idea.
I missed that. I missed that shit. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the hope. Yeah, very excited, and I really thank you because we did that short together, the narrator.
Yeah.
Like in 2022
Wow,
into
that's that long ago.
2020. Yeah, we filmed it in
I
December.
think it was like because I remember I worked on a short film with RB3 like around the same time, so I want to say it was. Shit, was it the end of 22? Or
it was. Yeah, it was.
Wow.
It was, and then we shot it in December, and then I think you and I worked on like all the
Post and
stuff.
stuff.
Into 2023.
Wow, damn.
But like it was 2022, and I was like, I gotta concentrate on one thing because I'm doing too many different things, and I think I want to do film.
Yeah.
And this is creepy. I probably have never told you. Like I'd been thinking for like 9 months of like. I'm going to ask Chris, and he's going to help me because
I've been hearing him walk up on me this whole time. I got to walk up there and talk to him.
That's who it was.
I just needed somebody who was like approachable and cool, who knew how like modern digital filmmaking worked. And
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you couldn't find anyone else.
You were sorely mistaken, sir.
And then when I survived it, I decided I can do anything.
Yes.
No,
thank you.
I
that's
like
awesome.
just learned like all the like basic ropes of like what's the process for modern digital filmmaking.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah. Well, thank you. That's very. I'm gonna send that one to my
about to
wife.
say.
See, hon.
I am making a difference here.
I can do things.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome. And yeah, because I mean, I obviously know like how. I mean, we both know how hard it is to even make like something like even the narrator where we're filming in one day.
Yeah.
Like, sure, it's like you just film a day, but you fill it up, and we shot like. It's technically one scene, but you're breaking it up. But it was a pretty long day, and then you go from that to 14 days. You're like, I feel like we hear 14 days. Oh, nice. But for a feature film,
that's wild.
Yeah. The script was 90 pages, and like the first cut was 2 hours and 10 minutes. Like we shot a lot.
I mean,
in 14
honestly,
days.
like that sounds like a good thing because I feel like I would much rather have more footage than not enough. Like if you didn't get there, because you can always cut down and find. That's why I love editing so much, and I think the stuff when we work together is just kind of finding those things. Because I remember reading the script for the narrator and being like, Cody, this guy's a really good writer. I was like, holy shit. And then like trying to like bring that to life, give it our own sort of like spin on it, and that's where I find it the most fun, especially like when you run into like an issue where like something's not quite working, and then you kind of can just like put it down for a little bit and then come back to it and be like, oh, this works, because gradually, no matter what, I'm sure you've seen your feature a bajillion times by now, and I'm sure even having finished the export, you're like, I want to go back and change that. I want to go back and change that, because that's always going to be the case. But you have to like, I forget who said it. Someone said like you have to let it rest. Like you just have to kill it at one point and just be done with it and move on, because there are many stages to it. There's the concept you have in your head version, then there's the writing version, and then You know, maybe there's a version of when you are storyboarding and you're getting all that together. Then when you're filming it,
Really different
you're like,
version, yeah.
oh shit, this sucks.
That's how every phase starts.
Yeah.
You're like, oh God.
And then you're like, this is not
It
what
gets
I
worse
wanted.
every time you try to like
This
move
is
ahead.
Yeah.
horrible. I'm a failure. And then once you start
Yeah.
seeing the footage, sometimes it's like, okay, that very first cut is like, oh no.
Yeah.
And then you just gradually like let it sink in, and then just gradually it gets better and better and better.
Yeah, you just keep seeing it in a fresh way.
Yes.
Like, you know,
Yeah.
you gave the scene a little bit of time and be like, oh, well, I was married to that one shot because that shot had this great little thing, but I realized, oh, if I take that shot out, it's a whole new scene, and all sorts of. The editing in some ways is the best because you are just like a mad scientist alone in your lab, and you can do
tinkering.
any weird,
Yeah,
bizarre thing.
editing's sort of like I think why I love it so much because it's sort of like the ultimate problem solver.
Yeah.
Because like the movie itself that's the issue.
Yeah.
And you have to be the one to go in there and essentially like fix it. And yeah, there's something like very satisfying about like finally finding that moment. Or like sometimes you pick your battles. Like you have multiple actors in this movie, and I'm sure there are many times where you're like, oh wow, this person delivered this line perfect, but this other person's reaction is just a little bit better, and so you kind of have to like kill like, oh sorry, your reaction's great, but I'm going here instead. You know, and that to me sometimes can be a little tricky, especially like because I'm sure actors watch their movies. Mostly for that.
I love the ones that don't watch them.
I don't watch
myself.
myself.
I actually love that.
That's actually pretty nice.
I love the idea of going to the premiere and they just leave.
Just leave right after that. Yeah. But
Bring a mask.
But yeah,
Yeah.
like that's your job as a first as a director, then an editor to just like make those decisions, you know, and it's not always easy.
Yeah, I watched a bunch of great Walter Murch videos. Like I would be editing away, and then I need to eat lunch, and I couldn't let go. But like my hands weren't free to keep editing my own film, so I was like, I'm gonna watch videos of Walter Murch. And he had all sorts of great like editing criteria, like really, really pedantic stuff. But then it's like, but at the end of the day, it's just what's best for the emotion.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's really fun.
You got to let
Just be
that
like,
one charge.
Yep, let it all go.
So when you shoot 14 days, did you do any additional pickups or anything like that?
Yeah, so we did like one afternoon a couple days later in the winter because there's some stuff that I wanted to get outside and I wanted it to still match in Minnesota because the outside actually changes.
Yeah.
Los Angeles is like, oh,
Yeah,
can you
yeah.
find
It
the
was
5
cloudy
trees
today,
that change?
huh?
It gets
Yeah.
hot, then it gets hotter out here. You know?
Yeah.
But Minnesota will change on you.
Yeah.
So I did that, and then about 8 months later, I went back and did a few pickups where it's just like I missed these close-ups, and I need these close-ups, and gathered the actors I could for mostly close-up insert stuff.
That's some of my favorite. The close-up insert stuff. We've done that a couple times ourselves. Where like, I need a shadow going across the wall. I'm going to use this wall, like literally this wall.
Sorry, I love when it's a different person that you get, where it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
let's just have someone else walk by and we'll cheat
Our
that.
short film Dawn,
Yeah,
like there's a part
Yeah.
where it passes camera and it wipes frame. It's my ass. It is not Grace at all. That is my ass.
The
passing
ass wipe
camera.
is a staple of Wanger's filmmaking.
That and crossing the 180. No, I'm just kidding.
One time.
One time.
Oh,
One time.
the 180.
Yeah.
People
180.
are over obsessed
Fuck
with
that
the
shit.
180.
Fuck the 180.
Jump that line.
I was
Jump that
rewatching
line.
The Dark Knight this weekend.
Yeah.
And in
That hack, Nolan.
in the classic Joker Batman interrogation, he breaks the 180.
It's all over the place.
Nolan doesn't
Yeah,
give
yeah.
a damn about
He
the
doesn't
line.
get
I
it.
don't
He,
think.
or you know what? He can do that. It's fine.
I'm going to ask
Let
him
him
about
have
it
it.
in the next Junket interview. Be like,
He is-
Chris, we got to talk about
What the
it.
Sir
hell?
Christopher, is he sir, or did he just give off sir?
I think
He
the
gives
latter.
off sir? I don't think
the
he is
latter.
a
He's
sir
giving
yet.
sir, but
Yeah.
he's not yet. He will
Not
be.
yet. He'll get there.
He'll get
He'll
Did
get
we
there.
ever get to the bottom of why he's, so clearly sounds British, but his brother doesn't?
I think his brother just grew up in America.
Okay, he didn't though. Chris didn't.
I don't know these.
I don't know their family dynamic. I shouldn't
Are
assume.
you? If you're born British, you're
yeah.
born with the accent, right?
Okay, got it.
Yeah,
no,
that's-
even if you live out here.
Yeah. So
They
Jonathan
take it from you
Nolan.
when you leave.
Yeah, yeah.
So Jonathan Nolan is just putting on the American accent.
Got it.
That's why his voice
I
is
love
so
if it's
deep.
the other way around, and Chris is just like faking a British accent the whole time.
But he drinks black
Yeah.
tea.
Okay.
All the time.
It's all part of the act.
It's all part of the
Yeah.
act. Okay, so you have a couple extra pickups.
What was your final runtime at? You said your initial one was
yeah.
2 something.
Final one is 99 minutes.
Love it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah. So pretty tight.
Yeah. You got all the extra. Oh, you get the unrated cut, the extended cut,
Yeah.
the Snyder cut, the
Oh,
Scrimshaw cut.
Yeah. No, I can make it real long.
What was so you had 14 days. What was do you like know offhand like the most number of scenes you shot in a day?
Oh, yeah, I don't know the actual number, but I mean, like, up there like 10. I mean,
10,
like,
yeah.
it was a lot.
Yeah.
The hardest day was like our second day because like the first day, we did a lot of setup and then we shot a couple like little bits,
Sure,
easily picked off little things.
Yeah.
And then there's this really fun opening scene that everybody was like able to really pay attention to and really work on. Everybody's like, great, that was awesome.
Nice.
And then the second day was this like mammoth complex scene, and like a lot of people everybody who worked on the film was great, but people read the script and like cool, and then like, but did you read the script?
Oh yeah.
So
yeah, sure.
we started this scene, and everybody was like, wait, what? All that shit happens in this one scene, and we got like 90 minutes to film it, and there was like a okay, and there was like
we're indie filmmaking, folks.
Yeah, a fire was lit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And everybody's
like,
okay,
how much
here
like
we
did
go.
you have any rehearsal time or even like a Zoom call with everyone?
I had like a read through, and I talked with folks, and a lot of the roles I wrote for old friends, and then for some of the younger folk, I went to Minneapolis and I cast them myself, and I tried my best to cast like. You're already the vibe.
Sure.
Like you're a good actor,
Yeah.
but you're the vibe. And like I came up in theater, and theater's really like anybody can play anything. Give me a wig,
Yeah.
and I can be 100-year-old woman.
Right.
Like like anybody can play anything is the attitude of like it's all in the body, it's all in the voice, and like I think that can be true with film, but I think when you're doing like an indie film in a rush. Cast close to the vibe in your halfway home if they're good actors.
Yeah, and they can kind of just turn it on. I think the other thing that could be kind of hard too is like you being like the writer director, like this project in and out, and also like it's your main like priority and goal. Whereas like other actors are coming in, they've got other things going on, so it can't be like completely their 24/7 sort of thing. Especially like maybe like a day or two leading up to it, they're prepping for it or whatever, but. I feel like I've had this issue of like conveying like a message that I'm trying to tell, and it just gets to a point where like, oh, just trust me, because if it doesn't feel right, I'm gonna like, I think that's like the contingency being the editor is like, no, I'll be able to fix it. Like, don't worry, I'm gonna make you look good. Don't worry, I know that's what you're worried about, actor. Like, I'm gonna make you look okay. All right.
That was a really good part because there's a dynamic in the film. I don't want to spoil it. That gets real confusing, and we had to shoot like deeply out of order. Like there's like one 30-second sequence that was shot over 6 different days.
Well,
nice.
And so it very quickly became a like. Just we have to trust him.
Yeah.
Whether we want to or not, because him and the script supervisor are the only ones who have any clue what's happening or why. Like they understood their characters and their emotions, but So that.
And I got to imagine too, most people understand too, like because it's not a big budget movie. It's not like you're out here. How much was Odyssey? Like $1 billion?
Mine was less.
Less than that. Okay, see? So you got 14 days, and
Christopher Nolan's hair gel for the filming of Odyssey is probably the budget of my film.
Honestly.
Yeah,
it's working.
It does work.
His dialect coach to keep that accent going.
Yeah, they put that.
I'm on to you, Chris.
That's in the budget. That's in the marketing budget.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to see like 14 days. Wow. So when you do 14 days, is that 14 straight days, right? Just in a row?
No, we had
five. And
it was over like Thanksgiving weekend, so we had.
Oh wow.
Like we had a wonky schedule, like 5 on, 1 off, 1 on. 2 off, 4 on, like it
and
got
it's
wonky.
all in Minnesota too.
All in Minnesota.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Nobody's filming in LA anymore. No one's filming in Burbank anymore.
We film a lot of stuff in here.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you guys.
We're
filming all
keeping the industry
time,
alive.
right?
Okay, now. Yeah.
You got a couch and a backdrop. There's so much classic Valley filming that could happen right here.
It's a real wooden wall.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
Okay. So where the first stop of the tour is that in Los Angeles?
Yeah,
That's
so
where it starts.
the Los Angeles premiere is on Saturday, July 18th, coming up this Saturday at Brain Dead Studios on Fairfax. And then we're going to San Diego the next day, and then we're going to the Frida Cinema down in Santa Ana.
Nice.
We're going to Palm Springs, and then we kind of go off on the actual flying around road show to Midwest and the South and the East Coast, and ending back in Minneapolis.
Wow.
How are the any anxiety as it's on the verge of coming out? Are you feeling excited more than anything, or is it stress? Or
Yeah, I'm really excited to just sit down and watch it again because, like
Sure.
you were saying, you watch it a bunch, and I've been using the analogy of like it's the forest and the trees. Like the audience sees the forest, but you become obsessed with the trees and just like that one goddamn leaf. You know, like I've been trying to get right forever, and everybody will see that the leaf is wrong. Like nobody, it's some little thing that nobody's ever going to see or care about. So like getting to sit back and watch it with the audience will give me the forest back, and I can see the damn movie again. So that I'm most excited about that.
Okay. Nice. Yeah. Because you would be a wreck.
I'd be. Oh yeah. I love the idea of like introducing a movie. Like say it's like my hometown theater or something that I worked at or something like that. Hey guys, used to work here. This is the movie I worked on. Blah blah blah. And it starts playing, and I just take off. I'm like, don't even see how they react. I don't need to know what they thought of it. You know, that is my dream.
I was talking to Amber about that because I was like, she was like, how would you feel like, you know, if you guys did like a feature in the screening or whatever, like what would you like? How would you and Cody feel about that? I was like, honestly, we would probably introduce the movie and then go to a bar and drink
Wait 90 minutes
for a few hours and then come back. Like,
yeah.
dude, right? Fucking right, guys. I think that would be totally the vibe.
Yeah, because we done like the last festival we did. Like I was a wreck the whole time, and it played really well.
I had so
in
much
the theater.
fun. Complete opposite. I had a blast. I had a blast. No, I'm saying when we were up there.
Oh, got it.
You were just excited about it.
I was just stoked.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I
every little like insecurity that I had about it, like every time a moment would come, I would just be like, you guys
oh
good
right,
with that?
yeah.
You good about that?
I actually missed like the
missed
viewing of ours. So like my wife and I, we were late. We were backed up with work, or it was something. I forget what it was.
It was
but
far away. It was in Yucca Valley.
Yucca Valley,
Yeah,
so it was
yeah,
kind of far. So we showed up like I don't know. It was like a block of like 8 short films or something like that.
We of course went first, so he missed.
Yeah,
it. And, yeah.
But apparently, really good reception.
It did
like,
really
people,
great. Yeah,
and then when we did like the Q&A, everyone was like asking us questions.
That's right. Yeah.
It was like just to us.
There were like 5 other filmmakers.
Yeah.
Up there.
They're like
it was awkward.
That could be really brutal.
I was just like, oh.
I was like, oh.
These are all really
I guess
good
we'll
stuff.
take another one.
Yeah.
Well, that I think if people have questions, that is a really good sign that they're engaging with it. Even if it's like, hey, I'm still thinking about it and I'm trying to work it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like one of the festivals I went to with this film with Dead Media, like a lot of the Q&A questions were great, and then there was like one person who's like, "You're struggling with the film," and you're looking for answers. Did not hate it, but it was like, so why? Why did the music do that in that scene? It was like that kind of like it wasn't a straight out it sucked, but it was actually like I kind of expected to be like, ugh, and then I was like, the person's thinking about it, they're engaging with it,
Yeah.
you know, and I don't know if I succeeded, but I tried to make something unique.
Yeah.
And when I finished it, I was kind of like, all right, I made something unique, like my artistic heroes. And then I thought about marketing it and showing it to people. I was like, oh, fuck, I made something unique. Why didn't I make something clear and across the plate that everybody understands? You know?
I mean, that happens so much. I mean, like, I don't know if you saw Disclosure Day, but like, I felt after seeing that movie, I was like, oh, I feel for the marketing, like, because how do you market this movie?
Yeah.
And of course they market it like it's an alien invasion movie, and it's like, no, it's not that at all. Not that at all.
No, and Mr. Spielberg didn't help him with the title of like.
Oh yeah.
I mean, with the anyway. I don't know if we're doing Disclosure Day spoilers.
We'll get to that.
Okay.
I don't know. Nobody saw it. Nobody's seeing anything.
I think things get disclosed at some point.
Maybe
you know.
roadshows.
Briefly.
Indie movie roadshows might be the way to go because no one's seeing fucking blockbusters right now. Blockbusters aren't doing well.
It's a hell of a summer. It's an amazing summer for just like it taking the teeth out of all of the normal hate of like, haha, Star Wars failed. Haha, movie with a woman failed. Haha, Minions failed. Almost everything.
Everything. Something's going on. Something's fishy, and we're gonna get to the bottom of it.
Yeah.
We're gonna get
You
to
know
the
what movie was the biggest movie though? Obsession, which was filmed in
Burbank.
We're
Like,
back, baby.
Almost all of Burbank and
We're
like I think
back.
like one day in North Hollywood
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah.
No,
Traitors.
Michael's like the biggest thing.
That wasn't summer.
That was also filmed in Burbank.
Look at
A
that.
couple.
There we go, we're on
the
something
one
here.
shot of the Tower Records.
Okay.
Is like I think like borderline. It was near the old AfterBuzz studio. The
Oh,
last
right,
one.
Right.
And then they also filmed close to me. I'm not gonna say, but because it was like a Toys R Us on the outside.
Oh, right.
But I think they cut it. That didn't end up making the. That might have made the. The allocations part of the movie that got cut out of the movie. That's just I'm thinking, but Eric in the chat, our good friend Eric Schiffer. Did somebody say obsession?
We're not getting into it again, Eric. We're not doing it.
Cody's a little sick of the
whole thing.
the
I
obsession.
can't do the
It's a
discourse
great movie,
anymore.
but there's been a lot of discourse around it, and now it's streaming. I think it's coming to Peacock soon.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, go and
Nice.
stream that. But you're not going to stream Dead Media because you're going to see that in person.
Yeah.
And all the information for the tour, we have a link in the description, so you can go and check that out. And if you're in a city near that, drive on down.
Even if
go
you're
check
not,
it out.
fly down.
And
fly down, check it out.
fly down and have a fucking question for Joseph where you're like, hey, dude, so like
So you're struggling with this. No.
I can kind of tell at 49:52, like it wasn't working.
I saw
for
that
you.
leaf. You thought
Yeah, I
I
saw
wanted to
that
see
leaf.
it, but I
Yeah.
saw the leaf.
It was great, except for that one part you just couldn't get to work, no matter
In fact,
what.
if you're like watching the show and you do end up going, please ask him about that leaf. I want to find this leaf
Yeah.
now. When I see it, that's what I'm gonna look for this leaf.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look for it.
Yeah.
Are you doing any sort of Q&As after?
Yeah. So I'm doing an intro, and then we're doing Q&As in LA on the 18th. A bunch of the cast is going to be there, including James Urbaniak, the great character actor who's in the film. And the lead, Sammy Jack Martin Sack is her name, which is just a delightfly fun name to say.
That's an actor's name.
That's a great,
Oh,
it's a great name to say. So a bunch of folks will be there.
Nice.
Meet and greet, all sorts of bells and whistles.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And then what's it look? What are the special features looking like on this physical?
Oh my God. Oh, so many.
Yeah.
There's some stuff that's kind of spoilery, but like when I did the auditions in Minneapolis for some of the younger cast, I asked their permission. Like we talked through it, and then it's like, can I film you on my iPhone? So I have like audition tapes for the people
Love it.
I cast. Definitely want to do a director's commentary,
Sure.
a substantive Easter egg, not just like here's a 3-second joke.
Oh,
after
sure.
You do all the work to find it.
You don't want to do like a CinemaSins. Imagine that, like a physical, featuring CinemaSins, like breaking down my movie in the most depressing way.
Partnership.
That would be really fun to do. To just like, okay, you bought the disc, so you must like the film, okay?
Yeah.
Or like me enough to just give me money.
Sure.
Yeah.
So now here's the like the pop-up video version, but it's just neurotic of like, here's the leaf.
Here's
the thing that took me forever. Here's why I was so frustrated on this day of shooting. Do you see that shadow in the background? Like, just
That's essentially
tear
what
your own film
I
apart.
love the idea of that. Yeah, just a director being like, these are all the fucking parts I can let go.
That's probably what the commentary is going to be.
Yeah.
Like, because I feel like we've done a couple commentaries on our short films.
Oh, we've roasted
We're
our
always
stuff
like,
before.
this day fucking sucks.
Yeah.
That's a reshoot.
Yeah.
There's their 180 break.
Weren't we just talking, going back to the number of days shooting? Oh, yeah, last Monday we were talking during our little writing session thing. Like, we would love if we had a day where we shoot 2 scenes in one day.
Yeah.
Instead of like doing 10 hours.
It'd be pretty cool.
Like trying to cram 8 scenes together, But
even like
one can dream.
our last one, we do like these like Elf on the Shelf little horror things. The last one we shot was probably the most fun, but we filmed like 12 scenes.
that was weirdly our most efficient one, though.
Yes.
I feel like we wrapped up, like, I don't know, because like we
had
an
house.
actual house that we rented, you know, so like there was more pressure maybe to be like, well, we got to be out of here by 10 or whatever. So maybe that played into it.
Yeah,
but,
we only had like 8 hours at this house, and like this always happens on
shit
shoots,
went wrong
like,
too. The lights weren't working.
Yeah,
for
lights
a
weren't
while.
working.
So we had to rearrange the filming of scenes.
Yes, that's what happened. Yeah, we got backed up a whole lot, and then we just like once we hit our stride. And we were even able to take like a nice little lunch break, and we were like on time knocking it. And then we finished like literally like yelled cut like maybe like 3 minutes before our time was up.
Yeah.
And then we were like scrambling to get out, and the guy comes over. He's like, "Oh, you guys, no rush." I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." Look at that. Fucking A. Like, can I do one more setup real
I'll
quick?
sleep on the couch then. We'll do a whole night. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's indie filmmaking.
You guys are ready to do a feature. You've done so much stuff. Like, and I really do think
we've
it is.
talked a lot about
you
it,
just,
yeah.
I mean, there's the life stuff. Like,
Oh, sure. Yeah.
I mean, I think that's almost like it's scary, you know, creatively to take the leap.
Yeah.
But it's almost more scary of what it's going to do to your life.
Sure.
And I think people kind of get in their heads about the creative of like, am I ready? Have I done? Like, you just gotta do some shorts. You learn your craft, and then you jump in.
Yeah.
The scary part is like, you know,
doing it.
Yeah, there was one time I was in Minneapolis to do like pre-production, and I called my wife, and I was just like, "I'm sorry for ruining our lives." It's like I just want to be.
Terrible mistake.
I want to be on a couch watching television with
Joseph,
You're not gonna believe what this fucking leaf is doing. Oh my god.
you're not selling it well.
No,
But if we do that, we have to call our wives at the same time.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes. A four-way call.
a little party call.
Yes, party call.
Sorry.
Guess what?
Yeah.
I'm having a breakdown.
Yeah.
No, yeah,
it's just so much. It's
we
just so much, and you have to be so committed to it. 'Cause,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's that great Greta Gerwig interview. Like I had been thinking about it, and then I kept seeing Greta Gerwig pop up of an interview a while back of like she was like, "There's no reason for any movie to exist. Like,
Oh, sure.
you know, you just have to decide it must exist.
Right.
And like that's a weird. It's like if you're like, I'm driving these supplies to needy children, like. You have to do that.
Yes,
you know?
yes, yeah.
But you don't have to make a feature film.
Sure, that's also true. It's I think it's just been something that I think even when I probably after our first short film, dude, we should make a feature. We should probably do this.
Oh, in hindsight, 21-year-old us making
Oh,
a
I'm
feature
so
would have
glad.
been garbage.
It would have been. It would have been so.
That being said, I do want to get on it.
Yeah, I know.
We've
I
waited
know.
a little long. But we
Yeah,
should.
it's been over 10 years.
Yeah,
yeah. It's definitely a time thing. I think that's something that we could figure out, and it's just the money aspect of it. Not that we want to, I firmly believe, and we've talked about different ideas that we would do to, that would cost the least amount of money, but. Just kind of finding what feels right for the first one.
Yeah.
And then seeing how we get money to because we have savings. We definitely have savings from our company and stuff. No, it's not $750,000 obsession type
It's
of money.
definitely less than Odyssey for sure. Just
Yes.
just like your film. But
And then we've talked about some sort of Kickstarter or something, but I don't know.
we're gonna wait until we fully have. We'll see.
We have to
Yeah.
really be sold on it because as I'm sure you know, you've done a Kickstarter. It was a Kickstarter or was it a?
Yeah, I did a Kickstarter. I've done a couple Kickstarters.
I don't know if it because some people use Kickstarter, some people have used other. I don't know.
Indiegogo.
Indiegogo.
See and Spark. Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, that's one.
I think we'd have to seriously get everything in order and.
If there's a quick cliff notes things you learned on your first feature that you didn't think beforehand, you're if you happen to be talking to two people on a podcast that might be embarking on this adventure soon, what sort of advice would you impart?
I think seek out people who have done it to tell you the really dumb, non-sexy crap.
Yeah.
Which I had a lot of people who were willing to talk to me and give me advice, but I'd be like, well, I would read and I know this, and I'd have this one really specific question. And it would be hard to get the answer because folks would be nice, but they'd just be like, let me tell you everything I've been through. And I think what you need is sort of hey, I'm working on the budget and I have this really specific question about meals or SAG or whatever.
Sure.
So the biggest thing that I learned, and I'm chomping at the bit to do the next feature, even though it was hard, is just sequencing things. Because I went into this knowing I'm going to make some mistakes because I don't know stuff. And just having now I know the exact order to do things in. I know how long that's going to take. The sound editor I worked with, it was great, but I was running late, so he's like, you can just give me the dialogue. Now you can just give me the sound effects. Now you can just give me the music. Oh, you're not done with the sound effects? Now you can give me more sound effects? Oh, you're not done with me? Now you can get I'm just, oh man, just get it all done and then give it to him. Yeah. So all sorts of sequencing stuff.
See, that's the thing. The post stuff, not where it. I feel like the post stuff, I could. If I have to do fucking music,
you have a ton of
I'll
experience.
fucking do music. Okay, I'll open up.
I will buy a damn
I will
piano.
open up Rock
I will
Band,
make it happen.
and I will make that keyboard fucking fly, baby. Okay. But yeah, it's mostly that's the biggest thing. I feel like we have gotten better. It's so weird. It's so funny that you say our most efficient one was the silliest one.
Yeah.
Where it's just but even that we have a shot list, we have a schedule, we stick to that. But even something like this or even this, which are much longer, I don't know. I think it's just because those were sort of locations we were driving far, whereas we didn't drive too far for the last one, and it was a little bit sillier. So I don't know. It wasn't as serious. Whereas these ones felt more.
It cost a little less too, so the stakes didn't feel as high.
Good Lord.
We don't need to talk about the price for that one.
Good Lord.
Very proud of it. Don't gotta talk about the price of it.
Is this the oneer?
That's the one.
Stage 4 is the one.
Yeah.
That cost maybe $50.
Yeah, that was a cheap one.
That was pizza.
So just do a 90-minute film as a oneer. Easy.
Piece of
no
Joseph,
problem.
don't say that.
It'll cost
Don't say
$150.
that.
No, I know it's nightmarish.
Every time we write a script, I'm like, all right, this is the oneer scene.
This is the
And I'm
oneer
like,
scene.
all right,
God
gotta
damn
stop doing it. Yeah.
It's so tempting.
I
It's so
know.
fun. The
Yeah.
idea of it is so fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, one day.
Okay, cool.
I'm
Well,
definitely thinking that we would. I was gonna say, what would come first, the end of the show or a movie? We might have to pause the show for.
I feel like
we
they
probably
would
would have to
understand.
be okay with us
Yeah.
pausing the show for a little
Yeah.
bit, to do the movie.
Yeah.
Because even like I love the idea of keeping people up to date. Like, here's what we shot today.
Sure.
Like, that's really fun.
I love the idea of podcasting from the set. Just burning money that we're like renting out the studio.
Hold on a second.
Hold on, we got a pod.
Hey,
Hold on, guys.
Hey, Andrew, can you, just like do that again, but better. Thanks.
Send in your super chats, pay for the studio rental. Okay,
Yes.
here we go.
I don't know.
Yes.
You super chatting your way through a film.
Yeah.
I think that's
We
right.
could-
Hey guys,
Dude.
we'd love to get the next day shot.
Live
could-
stream the entire production.
Yes.
That's the way you do it.
You're spoiling
All
the
right,
entire
there we go.
film, but who gives a shit? Or I was going to say the first feature film fully funded by Superchats.
Yep.
It's bold.
I think it's
bold
great.
and I like it.
Guys,
Yeah.
we got Amelia Clark, but she's gonna leave tomorrow unless we get $50 right now.
You have to do it. It is dire. Who cares that the economy is shit right
Nah.
now?
Send
Gas?
it in, damn it.
Gas?
Yeah.
We got to pay
Yeah.
a sound person. Yeah, one day.
Yeah.
I'm excited at the thought of it. More so than like nervous, but then obviously like I feel like once we get to it, it'll be a little bit more nervous.
It makes me feel better like talking to people who just did it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I
Oh, for
love
sure.
the do-it-yourself movies. The super low budget ones like the Benson the Moorheads and
Yeah.
Jim Cummings, all those guys. So especially now that we're talking to someone who did it on a show, like that's I don't know, it gets me inspired.
Oh yeah.
Let's stop the pod and go film. Right?
Yeah,
That's
just
what
do
I'm
it.
trying
I
to
don't know
say.
what the
Yeah.
fuck we're doing.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I'm wasting your time. You could
Yes.
be, yeah.
Thank you, Wiley. Studio rental fee.
Thank
Appreciate
you,
it.
Wiley.
nice.
Appreciate you. Thank you
Nice.
for the.
We've already
the super
proved the
chat.
model works.
Yes.
This is
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
And we'll again, we'll stop making the jokes about. I don't remember if we said this the last show, but
We
stop,
did it every show.
I know. Well, no, I'm saying what I'm about to say. Like,
Okay.
we'll stop the joking. Where like the
About
show's
ending the show?
About ending the show. The show is going to keep going. But
Sounded
once
like a threat.
But once in a while,
But.
let me. And I'm not saying let me and Cody as if they got a gun to our head. But once in a while, me and Cody are going to do some writing sessions on a Monday.
Yeah.
We had one last week.
We
It was
had
very
one last week.
productive.
It was very, very productive.
Yeah.
So, you guys want to see that movie? Just let it.
You guys need to find like two dudes who look kind of like you.
To fill in.
Yeah.
Who
Just
who
real-
needs two dudes when you've got
Uncanny
AI,
Valley.
buddy?
No.
Who's
Oh,
the
jeez.
the actress, the AI actress that
Tilly
they're trying to
Norwood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't want to know that. I didn't want to know
You
that.
knew? Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought it was. You were saying it like
I was
it was
hoping
my
to let
fault.
that just erase
I'm
from my
annoyed.
brain.
Yeah.
you know,
God damn it.
yeah.
Delete.
She's
delete.
going places.
Delete.
I read like an article about her about like
Trash.
like producers talking about her. I was like, oh, that's so Tilly. It's like, shut the fuck up. She's
my
not real.
God.
She's not real.
God.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's where we're at. That's where we're at. So instead of putting a pin, we'll put a pin on dead media.
Yes.
We will support that, not AI. Did you put in your credits? No AI was used in the making.
No, because I finished them before everybody started doing
Oh,
it.
okay. Because
Yeah,
my
but there
my,
isn't.
my whole thing now is like, if studios are going to start using AI, put it in the front of your marketing. Put it in your credits in your marketing, saying
Oh,
like
yeah.
AI was used in the making.
Yeah.
Put your
Warner
money.
Brothers presents in association with AI.
I'm just saying, like, put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah.
If you think like, because that's my thing. I feel like I just had this rant. The whole like, well, AI's here. Like, you just get used to it. And like, okay, put it in the forefront.
Yes.
Put your fucking money where your
Yeah.
mouth is, and start doing it, and see if people will show up.
Yeah.
I mean, people aren't showing up now.
No.
You think they're gonna show up for a full, who is his name? Val Kilmer AI movie? No.
Oh, gosh,
no one's
no.
gonna see that.
No.
Yeah.
So
Sad Uncanny Valley bullshit.
yeah. But anyways, go check out Dead Media. Link in the description. Find the city closest to you. Go help support, and then buy it on physical once it
Yeah,
comes
yeah.
out.
Thank you, everybody. Very appreciated.
Of course, no, absolutely. And then once the tour is done, you do have it on physical. Where else?
Yeah, so physical will be a little while from now because we got to work on that. And it will go to streaming.
Okay.
So the model is do the road show first, get some buzz, and then it goes to streaming.
Nice.
Sorry, I was mid-drink.
Yeah.
I was getting choked up. Do you know like midstream? Do you know where it'll be
No,
streaming?
I don't
at
know
yet?
all the details on the streaming yet.
Alright.
So yeah, we'll figure it out, and I'll
Alright.
be loud, and I'll beg to come back on the Wanger
Yes.
show.
Sure. Yeah.
And we're gonna have everyone spam the shit out of it. 5 stars, 5 stars. Do the whole
Yeah.
deal. Do the whole deal. All right, awesome. Yeah, very inspiring, very exciting. And go check out the narrator. Go
Yes.
on Joseph's YouTube channel. He's got
Yeah.
a bunch of short films.
Also
on there.
linked in the description.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you go and check
Yeah.
it out and support all of his work. because
Any,
we need any more indie filmmakers.
Any short films on the horizon? You just looking to jump into the next feature? Or?
I did a couple shorts. One of the actors who I cast in Minneapolis, her name's Jessica Fenton. She's one of the leads in Dead Media. She moved out to LA, so we did a couple of shorts together. And it was just sort of like, it's going to take a while to do another feature. And I just like, I want to play.
Yeah.
And I had so much fun. The last one we did, I shot on my iPhone, so I could just move however I
Was
wanted.
that the 7?
That one I shot on Blackmagic.
Okay, okay.
But then this one I haven't
released yet?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
so I gotta tinker with the leaves.
Love it. And it's nice to have, like, because you worked with her before. She was on Dead Media, right?
Yeah. So we got a rapport now.
I was going to say, it's
together.
nice to have, like, a muse or, like, your sort of, like, go-tos. Because for the longest time, it was me, Cody, and Brian.
Yeah.
And then we started working with Grace and our buddy Andrew. Alex is actually a really great actor too, and so I think that's our thing. One of our big discussions was just like casting people.
Yeah.
Crew too, just expanding
crew.
the regular crew that we work
you
with
guys
every time.
work with a skeleton crew, right? I mean,
for the most part, it's
so.
right now it's mostly just me, Cody, and Remsen.
I think if we have more than 10 people crew-wise, I think that's a huge accomplishment.
Yeah, that was funny because, like, I did the narrator with you, and I was like, I learned so much. Christian knows so much, and then I asked you to do the next one, and you couldn't.
Yes. Oh, what was I doing?
So then, I reached out to people.
What was my excuse? Hold on.
I reached out to like other cinematographers, and I was like, well, can you just bring your camera and come? And like, well, how many people can I bring with me? And it's like, well, how many people you need? Christian did it by himself. It was just Christian and Remsen. Remsen was technically filming, and you were doing everything else pretty much except for sound.
The person who answered that, no shit on Remsen, because like Remsen, I think Remsen like knows people, but the more people you involve, obviously, the more it's gonna start costing because people's time and everything. But I think that's like maybe as you saw of just us being us, very skeleton crew. We've probably had that issue on every single one where it's literally just Remsen. First time we had an AC on Dawn.
Game changer.
Just someone doing follow focus the whole time.
It's
and for our Warner.
For our one Warner,
you kind of need focus for a Warner.
You need focus for that.
Yeah.
That's something that we're working on as well, because it's like I've seen so many of our shorts that we've done where Remsen is tinkering with lights and going by himself. Like, I keep telling him, I want to get to a point where you don't even touch the camera, you don't even touch the lights, you just tell people what to do and do that. I
want to get him a chair,
Get him a chair.
I want you to sit down, Remsen.
We need a super chat for the chair.
Yes. Get it going. But yeah, no, that's awesome. That's really cool.
Yeah, when you guys are ready, I'm happy to tell you the dumb mistakes I made or the things that worked out well, and happy to help any way I can.
Love it. Awesome. Yes. Thank you kindly. Thank you very much. So check out all the links down in the description.
They're all there. Yeah.
So now let's see what else. What do we got? What time is it? Well, look at that. We're flying by. We're flying by. Talk about feeling inspired.
Okay.
We have the Odyssey coming out this weekend. So I did a little bit of dabbling. I've watched Chris Nolan movies for the chair. Thank you, Wiley.
Thank you,
Appreciate you. You say the
Wiley,
word.
do we give you an associate producer credit at this point? Yeah.
I've been watching a lot of Chris Nolan movies. Before last night, I hadn't seen them all, but now I've officially seen all of Nolan's movies. Have you done that?
No.
Have you done that?
There's always the one that nobody's seen.
Well, I've seen all of them.
Okay.
Because the last movie I needed to watch was Following, his debut feature film. It's like an hour. It's like an hour and 10 minutes.
Wow.
I love that so much.
Very, very short.
All shot on IMAX.
No. But it is 16 millimeter. Looks lovely. Looks wonderful. Very cool premise. It's called Following. And it's very Nolan. Okay. Very, very. You can see it's really cool to watch it. It's just like almost like an experiment. It's like, oh wow. The way his style is, the way his editing, the way his like kind of twist or story just kind of end up like folding or coming together in the end. So it's like very fascinating to see it that way. A little dated in some parts. A couple words used. You hitting a woman. We didn't need to do that.
Okay.
You didn't need to do that.
Especially since he kept repeating that shot.
No.
It's like, Chris, what are you doing?
What is this editing trick? I'm learning so much stuff. But no, very fascinating. I highly recommend it.
Did you have to buy it? Was it?
I rented it. It might be like streaming on if you have like a, I forget if you had like an MGM Plus or something.
Okay.
It's part of the Criterion collection, so I thought it
Oh.
would have been part of like HBO Max or something,
Okay.
but it wasn't there. I feel like it's one of those things where you see a movie that's streaming for such a long time, you're like, oh, okay, I'll come and catch it. And then like sure enough, like the next month it's fucking gone.
Now,
Yeah.
if you had it on DVD, right there.
I'm not gonna want that on DVD. No. But yeah, I recommend it. It's a nice little watch, especially if you're like a huge Nolan fan. I think it's definitely worth it. And it's very inspiring because the man shot that movie for like $6,000.
Nice.
Love that.
And I think it made a couple $100,000, but still, like,
Yeah, you made money.
It was basically him. I think I like looked it up. Like he shot it over like a period of like a few months. Like I think he shot it over like 3 or 4 months, like every Saturday.
Wow.
And just like,
Is that the one that got into Slam Dance, or was that Memento?
that might have been Memento. I thought
trying to remember.
this one got into like Cannes or something
Okay,
like
got
that.
it.
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause,
Whatever,
I mean,
whatever
Memento was,
bullshit fucking
like-
festival.
Okay,
No.
I feel like he got his start in Slam Dance, but I could be wrong. But I don't know. Yeah.
Maybe. I don't
Yeah.
know. But no, it was like, I mean, talk about like indie filmmaking, like literally shooting like once a weekend on film, like 16 millimeter. And
Love that.
yeah, a lot of it's you can tell how run and gun it is. That shit is shaky as hell.
Yeah.
But still very cool to see, especially when he goes from following to Memento. It's like, holy shit.
Yeah.
The difference in
Yeah.
budget and what you can do with time is just incredible, both in the film and in real life.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Look at getting deep
Nice.
tonight, guys.
Nice.
Getting very,
Yeah.
very deep.
Yeah.
So Joseph, if you don't mind,
No.
we do a little bit of what did Trump say? We do a little bit of trolling. You know? Do you know that line? No.
I try to avoid that, man.
No, he's our president. Okay.
Really try to
All
avoid
right. We do a little bit of ranking sometimes.
Okay, let's
here,
rank.
here on this show. So, folks, I'm doing it with the release of The Odyssey out this weekend. I'm going to rank all the Chris Nolan movies.
Oh, no.
Now, let me say,
Be
because
careful.
people are going to
Be
yell.
very- be very
People
careful.
are going to yell no matter what, okay?
Yeah.
I'm a fan of Nolan. I like all of his movies. I don't
Okay.
think he's made a bad film.
Okay.
This is just my preferred list, all right, of
Okay.
movies that I like from worst to best. When I say worst,
You mean you absolutely hate it?
no,
Yep.
I just like the other. There's
By
12.
default, it's the worst
There's
thing.
12 movies here.
On
I
this
like
list.
the other 11 more.
So
He's
each
made
one you
12.
hate more as we go down the list.
Yes.
More and
Yes.
more hate.
It's a reverse rank. Yeah.
The Odyssey will be his 13th film.
Wow, that's wild. I didn't realize.
Pretty
there were that
crazy.
many.
Yeah. All right. So, starting at the bottom.
'Kay.
Following. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's his first film. You know, it's good. But I just like a lot more. Well, right. After that, I'm going to put Tenet.
All right.
Oh,
Now, upon rewatching this movie, like I've seen it maybe like 2 or 3 times now. I've liked it more and more.
I like Tenet.
Tenet is
It's
the
weird
ul-
as hell, but I like it.
It's the ultimate Austin Powers, where he's like, just enjoy yourself.
To be honest, not the first comparison I would.
Cut to the clip
Why didn't they use that? I would have
No.
ran out to the theater.
when he's like, when he's talking to Basil, and Basil's like, just enjoy yourself. When they're talking about time travel,
Yeah, sure.
that's kind of how I feel about Tenet.
Oh,
Okay,
He's
All
just
right?
enjoying time travel.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Just like don't
Got
worry
it.
about who cares about the story. Just watch it and have a
just-
good time.
So Heather Graham and Beyonce are both in
Yes.
Tenet, is what
Yes,
you're telling me.
Exactly.
I love it even
The
pitching it.
crossover.
It's like Austin Powers meets. Wait, what?
That's what it
Chris.
is. All right.
I'm picturing Christopher Nolan hearing that, just being like the most blank face.
John David Washington's great. Robert Pattinson's really great, and yeah, it's kind of like his James Bond movie with like a sci-fi touch. Yeah,
Nice.
I like that.
All
I
right.
like
Oh,
that.
yeah,
all right.
That's a good pitch.
After that, I like this movie as well. Dunkirk.
Mm.
Oh my God. Okay.
I'm gonna go. I should have said I'm a fan of his earlier work more so than the newer stuff. okay?
Really?
Oh yeah. Yes. All right. But I like his work overall. Dunkirk, I actually really like as well. That the stuff, just the whole aspect, those like the fighting, Tom Hardy in the plane, everything on the beach. The sound design in that movie is fucking crazy.
How
It's
many
kinda
films
scary.
does he have Tom Hardy in a plane? Because that was the IMAX whatever.
Oh, Dark
clip they
Knight
released
Rises, technically,
Oh
yeah.
Dark Knight
yeah,
Rises.
and in
Yeah.
a mask.
Yeah.
Tom Hardy's in a mask the entire time in
And he-
Dunkirk.
Is
So
he
Technically in a
speaking like
plane,
Bane? Is
he's-
Bane
No,
in
but he-
Dunkirk?
Bane is in Dunkirk. Oh, we're in Dunkirk. But I like
you Hitler.
I like Dunkirk a lot. I just like the other movies more.
Okay,
All right,
okay.
you're looking at me.
All right, I'm scared.
You're really gonna hate
I'm
me
scared.
now. After that, I'm gonna put The Dark Knight Rises.
Okay.
I
That's
just
fine.
rewatched
I'll
all of.
allow it. I love it, but I'll allow
I
it.
rewatched the whole Dark Knight trilogy this weekend, and Dark Knight Rises doesn't hold up as much.
Oh, I hate you. You've gone too far.
It's a little rough in some patches, but the ending is fantastic. It still makes me cry every
the
single
scene
time.
where he keeps hitting the woman is just like, Chris, you're doing this again. Oh my god.
Not including that in the clip. But I do love the fight between Batman and Bane. I think it's great. And
the one where he gets his back broken?
Yes. Yeah. I think it's fantastic. And then I also think the whole final like end battle, like the war scene.
I love when he punches the pillar. I even love that.
Amber and I were watching it, and she was like sitting there watching, when she's like, oh, like she forgot when he did that shit. That shit felt real.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So after The Dark Knight Rises, calm down, everybody. All right.
All right.
Oppenheimer.
Oh my god.
I like Oppenheimer. It's.
All right.
I feel like
You lost me.
I feel like every time I name one of these, I'm gonna say I like this movie. All right. It's long. It's intense. On rewatch, it's fine. But in the theater, it was great. Great performances.
Okay.
RDJ is great. Emily Blunt's great. Killian, obviously, incredible. I love the back and forth, the timeline.
Tom Hardy on the plane.
Tom Hardy on the plane.
Tom Hardy on the Enola Gay, right?
Flying in the entire time. But it just didn't hit as much as the other ones. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
All right.
I remember watching that movie and I'm like, the explosion happens like an hour in. I'm like, this wasn't the end? There's two more?
It's about communism?
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute.
Okay. All right. Calm down, everybody. After this is Interstellar. I know. He's out of here.
I'm gone.
Now, would you hate me even more if I said that when I first saw this movie, I was very disappointed by it?
No.
It did not. Okay. Just saying. It did not hit for me. But upon rewatching it, I've come to appreciate it a lot more.
It's one of his best movies.
It's very good. It's just not as good as the one after this. Insomnia. I think Insomnia is incredibly slept on.
Okay.
I fucking love Insomnia. Okay. Robin Williams is fantastic. Al Pacino, Hilary Swank, great cast. I believe it's a remake or it's like based off of a book. It's really, really good. Very tight. It's just, again, I'm a fan of Nolan's earlier work, and there's just something like very raw and gritty about this one that he doesn't tap into nearly as much. I kind of hope he gets with this, like with the Odyssey, of just like being really dark and like very sinister. I like that side of him. I really, really love that side of him. So Insomnia fucking hits for me every time. So I believe that's at number 6.
I'm loving this list. I'm loving where this is inevitably going.
I'm in my top 5.
Okay.
Number 5, Batman Begins.
Oh, now I'm upset.
I fucking love
that. Should be higher. That should be higher. I'm so sorry.
I love Batman Begins.
I can only stand up so many times.
Well, why do we fall? Why do we fall, Cody? To learn to pick ourselves back up.
I love Batman Begins so much.
Probably the best origin superhero movie I think there ever has been. It's great. I love it. I don't care if he can't turn his neck in the bat suit. It's great. I don't know. There's something about it. Just like I keep rewatching it, and it just gets better and fucking better every single time. It gets me going. When he pulls the card over, I look into it. Yeah. I just like I fucking jump up and like I don't even care if there's anything after. Yeah. I get so stoked. Yeah. All right, number 4, Memento.
All right.
Love Memento. Really solid. It's not his official start, but I love the whole cast. I love the way that the film is told. He has a couple movies like this where, you watch it the first time, it's one experience. You watch it again, it's a completely different one. Now, after seeing how it's completely unfolded, it's really fun. I feel like when I rewatch it multiple times, I pick up something new each time, and it just continues to help solve that puzzle. This is where he nailed that. You don't necessarily, this isn't the Austin Powers thing where you have to have just sit down and enjoy yourself with how Tenet was.
I love the idea that he's just continuously influenced by Austin Powers.
How Austin Powers do you think Odyssey is going to be?
Is it going to be very shagadelic? Let us know.
I guarantee he's a big fan. I guarantee it. This is one where I connect with so many of these things, and talk about when we were talking earlier about editing, just fucking brilliant. Just the way that everything's told and put together.
It's told in the edit. Yeah.
Just totally manipulating you. It's great. I love it. Number 3, Inception.
Ooh.
Bum.
It is the film that brought us.
I feel like this was the number 1 for a lot of people for a while, until Interstellar, probably. Interstellar's
I'm
probably.
sorry. I'm just trying to think of what number 1 is now. Now I'm realizing what you haven't said
it's
yet.
not
I'm
that
like,
crazy. It's not that
wow.
crazy.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I know.
No, I love
Yeah.
Inception. I think it's a great concept. It's kind of like a perfect blockbuster. It's like it's got everything that you want and need in it. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it makes you want to dream bigger. Makes you just want to dream bigger. Yeah. Great score. It's one of the few scores of Nolan's movies that I go back to and listen to a lot.
Technically, Tom Hardy on a plane in this movie.
He is on a plane.
During the final mission, they're all on a plane.
Do they wear masks when they?
I feel like masks are involved at some point.
Yeah, they have to.
You gotta learn to dream a little bit bigger, darling. Yeah. No, I love Inception. Number 2.
Okay, this is wild.
All right,
I'm seeing what you're doing. Okay.
I'm going The Prestige.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yes.
I
Which
love
means,
The Prestige.
I'm gonna just go ahead
But-
because I'm gonna spit. Number 1 is The Dark Knight. I don't think anything beats that for me. Dark Knight at number 1, like it's perfect. It's great.
Okay.
It's I know people come back on. I'm gonna come back to The Prestige in a second, but I know people talk about The Dark Knight being a Joker movie. Whatever.
It's fantastic.
It gets so many things right about Batman though. The ending of that movie of him taking the fall for Harvey Dent, like it's just perfect. I love it. All the performances across the board, it's great. Talk about like there's very few movies nowadays where like when I'm sitting there and I'm watching something and I'm like, oh shit, this is different. Like this is hitting different right now. And that for me, I think that's why it's also number 1 because like that moment when I felt in the theater, I was like, God, it's like that's so fucking rare. That's very rare. I think the last time I maybe felt that was maybe like Dune Part 2, like a little bit on the scale of like this movie has everything blockbuster kind of thing, right?
Gotcha.
Cool.
And then just back to The Prestige, one of the most underrated. It's
fantastic. Number 2 though.
I would put it at number 1, honestly. I think I would. You know what?
You didn't.
I'm gonna flip it. No, I think The Prestige.
You're gonna do a magic trick.
I can do it. It's my list.
Yeah.
I just think The Prestige is just so incredibly smart. It's so perfect. Everything that it sets up, it pays off. It teeters on the darkness that I was kind of referring to earlier.
Yeah,
I think that's his
Sure.
earlier work teeters on that darkness. Obviously, Dark Knight is dark too, but literally, Dark Knight, Silent Protector. And I think The Prestige, just the back and forth. It's just like not a cat and mouse, but it's just a good rivalry movie.
I think it's got that really clear emotional hook of everybody can relate on some level,
Yes.
even if your worst competition was in kindergarten.
Yes,
you know,
it's like all about obsession, not the movie, but just the literal like theme or like idea of obsessing over something. And I do love that it takes it takes a practical approach to magic and bringing it because Nolan likes to bring stuff into the real world and when it gets to elements when it starts to push that forward a little bit more. I don't know if this is a long time ago that movie came out. I don't want to spoil it, but
we can spoil a 20-year-old movie.
Okay, when he starts cloning, he starts getting into some weird territory, but it still feels like shit. This is so tangible. Like it feels like
rooted in science.
Yes, yeah. You got Tesla in there before Tesla sucked.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was a good person or not, but
Curious to hear his thoughts about the company Tesla right now.
or Austin Powers.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there it is. That's my list. What did you think?
I don't feel like that was ultimately controversial.
You had some hot takes in there, but it's nothing like worst
agree with
list I've ever seen.
I
type
agree
thing.
with him. What's your
Interstellar
list?
should have been a lot higher, but I'll let it slide. Let it slide.
Fair enough.
Yeah. But overall, good.
Interstellar's in the past, buddy.
Hey,
I'm
come
moving
on now.
forward.
Come on now.
I'm hoping Odyssey can see where that lands.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, I don't know, like his earlier stuff from Memento to I would say to about Inception. That's like I don't know. He's definitely obviously gotten better as a filmmaker, and I love what he's been doing with IMAX because I think his first IMAX movie was The Dark Knight.
Probably, select sequences of it.
Yeah, select.
Yeah.
Was that like the first big movie to do IMAX?
That I don't know.
I don't know.
Was it just nature documentaries at that
Yeah,
point?
I think at that point.
Remember a
maybe.
scene for Dark Knight Rises of like, and now as a special treat, you'll see Tom Hardy on a plane.
Like the opening
IMAX
scene?
keys, yeah.
I miss when they do that. Yeah,
the best
opening
card he
scene.
has up his sleeve.
But like,
somebody to edit Tom Hardy on a plane into.
and you can't hear him. He's like,
Yeah.
Well, it looks great. But
Yeah.
apparently, sound doesn't work in IMAX.
Yeah. I love because I watched a video recently about Nolan using IMAX and the sort of evolution that he has done it, where starting with The Dark Knight and then just like gradually with each bigger movie he does, he shoots more in it. For like Oppenheimer, they created like black and white in IMAX, and then obviously like Odyssey is shot completely in IMAX, and then they created it like basically to make the camera shut the fuck up so they can use audio in the whole thing. There was another one. I think he did something with Dunkirk, but I can't quite remember. Maybe they opened. I forget what it was. But they like strapped fucking IMAX cameras to the planes.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So they could get Tom Hardy being up in there. Harvey dead.
I got a bogey on my ship.
Yes.
The natural evolution is he's going to do an entirely underwater movie with all underwater IMAX. Because I think he's just into the challenge now.
You know what I think would be sick? Is like, because he's talked about doing like horror. Like a full fucking horror movie in IMAX.
Oh yeah, I don't think that would be like my next film is going to be Dagon. I'm going full Lovecraft.
What if he does Nightmare on Elm Street in
Right after
IMAX?
Austin Powers 4.
Imagine that glove and that beautiful 143 just fucking.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a quick question about Nolan because I'm really fascinated with this Inception line. Like I love Memento. I really like Batman Begins. As a comic book fan and a pulp fan, I'm just like. He's a man who dresses up as a fucking bat. You can only explain it up to a point, and then just like let it go. He dresses up as a bat.
Yeah.
So
to the point where they comment on that.
Yeah. In Inception, though, I felt like was the first film where it felt more technical than emotional. Like it felt like everything about this is predicated on the fact that these two people are in love.
Oh sure.
But it felt like a plot point rather than he felt it. So I was really intrigued by your thought that his earlier films are a little bit more dark and a little bit more emotional, like he's really kind of pouring something of himself in. Yeah. And then as he goes on, he's an amazing filmmaker, but it's almost like even more, maybe he's leaning more on his technical side and his thematic side than his sort of like emotional, I got fire in my belly that I need to put on.
Yeah. You know where there's plenty of emotion and spectacle? Interstellar. Check it out, guys, on Blu-ray. Come on now.
I thought you were going to say Austin Powers.
That too.
I would love to see an Austin Powers movie in IMAX too.
The real home of emotion.
No, I think I agree with you on the Inception thing. I think like, not to be like, but like I think like the way that some of his female characters are written are not the best. Especially like in rewatching a lot of his movies, like wow, like he doesn't have all of his lead characters are just men. It's never been like a female focused lead in the front of it. They've always just been, like there are female leads, like co-leads, Anne Hathaway and Interstellar. Oh, it's Jessica Chastain, Emily Blunt, but like they're not the main character.
Yeah.
They're not the driving force of the movie. And I feel like sometimes like a lot of them are sort of just as like story tools to serve the purpose of the main character, who just happens to be a man. But
like the Prestige, I felt it more. Like there's a lot of relationship.
There was a tragic element too.
There's a tragic element
where
to
he
it
loses
too.
his whole life because he's so focused on beating the other guy.
There's some. I mean, the way that female character is.
Right. There's some stuff.
There's some
okay.
Yeah. But that does feel more emotional too. I definitely think the Prestige feels more emotional than Inception because like you have the dynamic with the Prestige. You have Christian Bale's character, spoilers, where it's revealed that there's twins, and you have that interesting dynamic where they were loyal the entire time, but the secret of the trick was way more important than anything else, even at the sake of their own marriage and like livelihood.
Yeah.
And the tragedy of that is like his wife taking her own life because of that. And it's like, fuck, that's dark. But I mean, it's the trick, man. Would I do that? No, I'd be like, oh, babe, this is how I do it. I got a brother. Mom, hey.
You understand. It's magic, hon. It's magic.
Your daughter has an uncle,
Is an element of that just he was just a younger filmmaker, just doing like
I mean, maybe
not trying to be edgy. That's like the wrong way of putting it. But like I don't know, like he had more to prove. Maybe I don't know.
I don't even think he like thinks about it. Like he just wants to tell a story. Like not from like a PC way or anything like that. Like he just wants to like his whole thing is spectacle, and he wants to tell the best story he can. And I don't know if it's like necessarily like a focus, like whether or not it matters if it's like a female or a male lead, right? Like Dunkirk, no women at all. Like what the fuck? World War II,
Not on
I
that
know.
battlefield back then?
Yeah,
Come
no
on.
one, no.
Man.
But you know, I mean, like Emily Blunt's really great, but again, like she's sort of in service of Oppenheimer in that movie, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, maybe there's like a stereotypical type of like character that has been told in some characters and stuff, but you know, I do think like blurring the line of like the technical and the emotional can happen because I don't want to call Nolan's movies like gimmicky, but like, you know, like he's
got a hook.
He's got a hook. Yeah, he wants to push like Tenet is like, again, just enjoy yourself, but like, you know, there's definitely like you're going to see the movie for the spectacle of like, oh, what is this? He's going backwards. He's going forwards. What is it? Oh, this is intriguing. You know, so I don't know. Maybe he'll make an Amelia Earhart movie.
Yeah. Underwater with Tom Hardy.
Oh, he can remake it with Hilary Swank.
Again?
Didn't she play Hilary? She
did.
played Emily. Yeah. Well, because he worked with her in Insomnia.
Of course. It took me back.
It comes
I was
full
like, where the fuck
circle.
Circle.
Comes full circle.
circle.
Have you both seen, besides Following, have you seen everything else he's made?
I don't think I've seen Insomnia in full. I've seen clips. Yeah, I know.
My Nolan watching is spotty because I really love Memento, and then it was Memento guy's doing Batman, great. And then I really like the first two. The third one, I back in the day when it was Twitter instead of the shithole X that I will have nothing to do with now. That was 2012. It was like,
yep,
yeah, it was my birthday, and my wife and I just like went to the theater and like we're gonna catch up on some movies. And we're gonna do a double feature. I can't even remember what I saw first. But it was like I'm doing my double feature birthday, and I saw one thing, and then I tweeted like, yeah, I'm finally gonna catch Dark Knight Rises. Big Batman fan, and I had two people who were like on Twitter like, I am gonna talk you out of this.
No,
Do
really?
not go, like that level of like disdain.
Yeah.
For Dark Knight Rises.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far. It doesn't hold up nearly as much. It's still got a lot of really great sequences in the movie.
And I agree with you. The ending is awesome, especially as a Batman
beautiful.
fan. We're just like, you know what? This is a closed trilogy.
Yeah.
Just what if?
I remember people complaining about the Robin thing.
Yeah.
Because they're like, it's Tim Drake. Or it's
I like that name, Tim Drake.
Yeah, like shut the fuck up, like dummy. Like it's the idea of Robin that is being represented. Didn't you not see the movie?
I just love the idea of a general crowd hearing like, I like that name, Dick Grayson. It's
I like that
general
name.
crowd being like, what the fuck does that mean?
I like the name.
No, you gotta,
Dick.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have preferred that as what's your name? Dick. Triumphant music rises.
Or if she said what she said, like I like that. You should,
don't worry, there shall come a dick.
He'd be like,
you can retire, Batman.
Like,
you got a dick behind you.
I couldn't find your name in the database. Oh, you should use my real name.
Yeah.
You should use that one more often. I like it, Dick.
Yeah, it works actually.
Yeah, my name's Robin.
Yeah,
Dick Robin.
Well then, and then you get people complaining like, oh, so Robin becomes Batman now.
I love Dick Robin. That's great.
But yeah, no, that movie's got all the spectacle. Yeah. I also just love that one. I mean, talk about like Dark Knight just being a Joker movie. Like Dark Knight Rises is a Bane movie. Like I love him taking over the city. Like anytime he's on the screen, I love that shit.
Yeah,
he's just chewing it up.
In our current shitty times, Dark Knight Rises becomes more realistic.
Yeah,
you watch it in 2012.
And I give it back.
Really,
to
the federal
you.
government would just let a city like? Oh yeah, they would. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So. Good job, Nolan. You did it.
Yeah.
You're
doing
okay,
your thing.
Chris.
Yeah, you're right. You get
Keep
the pass.
being you.
Your accent might
you.
be fake, but you're a pretty good filmmaker.
Yeah. All righty. So thank you for allowing me to do. I'll make this list public.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, your letterbox list. All Christian letterbox.
I don't have letterbox.
Yeah, sure.
No.
Okay. All right.
Alrighty. Let's see. So we got that. Okay. Look at that. We even talked about the Dark Knight trilogy. You know what? Since we're still in the realm of film, we were talking Dead Meat.
It's the Irish say film.
We were talking Dead Media, physical copies. I did want to bring this up because we missed this during our break last week. Starting in 2028, I think it was, Sony announced no more physical discs for PlayStation games.
So this initially started back, I think it was Grand Theft Auto 6 said they were doing just the digital release for their launch, right?
Yes.
And then people got pissed off, and then they're like, oh, we're going to do physical eventually, blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
But then Sony doubled down and said no physical.
No more physicals.
wild. Okay.
And then was it true that they were going to release like the game packages without the disc? It was like going to be
wild.
It's going to be a QR code.
I love that.
Yes, the developers are just going to whisper inside
Yeah.
the package and then close it, and then maybe you can hear it.
Look, I mean, the only series that I buy physical now is for like Resident Evil. That's like my favorite video games. It's the only ones, and everything else I do buy is digital.
I'm part of the problem too.
I am part of the problem.
I got the PlayStation with the disc slot. Like,
Yeah.
like, oh, I'll get physical, and I bought one game that's physical for PS5.
But I want
I'm
the
totally
option.
part of the problem.
And you know what? If you're gonna take away the physical, then how about you make those games a little bit fucking cheaper?
Yeah, there's no shipping costs.
There's no shipping
production
costs.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if it's gonna kill. I mean, GameStop's done.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't believe they're still around now.
I would love to drive to GameStop to buy a QR code. I love the idea.
Honestly,
of that.
You go to
is
I'd
that-
GameStop
like my
and it's
plastic QR
Is
code,
that what
please.
it's going to come down to? Because, like, I
Yeah.
know, you know what? Are they going to do the SeaWorld thing where SeaWorld has a bunch of roller coasters now because they got a bunch of shit for having all these fucking animals?
what are they
Are
gonna
they just
have?
going to have toys and like little trinkets to buy? Because they already have that.
I love
at
the idea of
GameStop.
cramming roller coasters into GameStop, though. That sounds fun.
I mean, it's something.
Yeah.
It's definitely something. You know, like, are you just going to have Funko
Yeah.
Pops everywhere?
Right,
Like,
yeah,
all
yeah.
in your store and no more games?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
I
no,
think
that's fucked up.
that's a fair trade-off. It's like, okay, then stop charging $70 to $80 for your
Yeah.
games, because where's the rest of that going to? And yeah, and like also all that money that is that like Best Buys are making, or even Targets, like that's all fucking gone.
Yeah, I think it's all bullshit. And I
Scare
think especially as a middle-aged dude, it is important to go, am I just resisting change because it's scary? Like, hey, you know what? I think typewriters are cool, but hey, the computers phased them out, and there was no malice. It was just
True.
technology evolves. And if
Yeah.
you want to be a weirdo who collects typewriters, like myself, that's great. This is okay.
This is crazy.
What this is rich motherfuckers looking across the world and going, it is gotta be all subscription, and we gotta be able to go,
Yeah.
you don't have access to it, or you know, it's not just the Red Dead Redemption 3 zombie download that costs
yeah.
you know what, our servers are getting so much strain because you love Red Dead Redemption 3, so to keep it, it's $10 a month more now to own
Yeah.
it. It is.
Oh,
It is not change that's a natural evolution that we should be open to.
Yeah.
It is a choice that is
Yeah.
being forced upon us by people who want to abuse us.
And it's also not owning it either.
yeah.
You're owning it for a limited time until
they say, hey, we're going to take away the license.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't have it in your hand, you
Yeah.
don't own it.
Like, especially when newer consoles come out, like how many, because I feel like now, like, you know, unless you're like a hardcore gamer and you're playing like every big AAA release, or you're keeping up to it as much as we can, like how us old dogs maybe try to do as much as we can, right?
Sure.
Unless you're like like the opposite of that, where you play the one big game, Grand Theft Auto. Also,
Yeah.
because fucking games are incredibly expensive, and you can't just, not everybody can buy every single $70 game that comes out. You know, they wait for that one game. Otherwise, they spend their time playing older games that they grew up on. You're like, oh, you know, I'm gonna play this, and then like half of those games don't even fucking exist on like the marketplace unless you buy a subscription. Like, oh, you want to play fucking Frogger? You got to pay $10 a month, and
I had a physical copy of Frogger on PlayStation.
I remember that.
back in
Oh
the
yeah,
day.
I remember
Oh,
it. Yeah. But it's that same sort of incentive. It's like, look at all these games you can like rent, you know, for
Yeah.
this limited time, but it doesn't feel the same as having the physical copy, or just the basic idea of ownership.
Even giving like whoever's in charge now, giving them like the most amount of grace, even if that isn't their intention, even if there's like, hey, well, most people are downloading anyway, so why not? It opens the door for that in the future, and then for everybody like, well, that's our whole market. Everything is digital, nothing is physical, and like it just kind of goes in line with everything that is being pushed on us. Of like, I keep saying when I'm like talking about Dead Media being about like physical media, I'm like. I'm not like, you have to have physical media only. I think streaming's great, but it's like, it's part of a balanced diet.
Yeah.
And what they want is not a balanced diet. Everything is digital. Everything is, you own it now, but maybe you won't. Because didn't one of the video game systems just pull a bunch of movies?
Sony did.
Sony
Yeah,
Sony
yeah.
just was like, you bought Terminator
Yeah, yeah.
2.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
It's
Yeah.
gone. And so they're already
Mhm.
starting it. So it isn't like, wackadoodle conspiracy
Yeah.
Yeah.
that they'll just go. Turns out you don't own Red Dead Redemption
No.
3.
Yeah, and I don't know what the solution is because it's like, especially when you do it to something like as big and anticipated like Grand Theft Auto, which people have been waiting for like fucking 12
10
years,
years,
10
yeah.
years or
10,
something
12
like that.
years,
People aren't going to be like, no, I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do
Yeah.
it. So yeah, I think we are a bit of the problem too, but it's
And that one's more expensive than
yeah, it's literally like
it's gonna be
$80 or
$80
$90
game. So that's
like $100
Going
I
back,
think
yeah.
for like a deluxe version, which it's I think like they said like it includes some extra little things. I don't think it's like necessary for like story purposes or whatever, but still though it's like, well, I want a garage where I can change my car, I want that in the game, but I don't want to pay $20 extra for it.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks. Just stop buying the games. This is someone who like bought
Let's all
it.
collectively stop.
This is someone who bought a Nintendo Switch 2 for one fucking game, like collecting dust right now.
You know what my most recent video game purchase was? I bought my podcast partner Ken Namsock's Nintendo 64.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That shit
dude.
was probably more expensive than a PlayStation 5. No.
I
Or
still
was
have
it-
a little less.
Is it like original N64? Like
yeah,
a legit?
yeah. He was getting rid of it. He was like, "Don't put it on eBay, man. I want it because
Yeah.
Okay.
I lost mine. My
Should have called me.
original.
I got one in the
I,
back right.
I still have mine.
Damn it.
We can play together. Oh shit, no.
Oh yeah, we can get online. With
We
the
get online and
N64,
play
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. I still have mine too, but I'm missing cables and shit, so I gotta like find out a way. But I still have the console from 27 years ago.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
my buddy's console too,
Yeah.
and he hasn't gotten it back, so I'm not giving it
Yeah.
back. I have been tempted to buy a couple of like cartridges, like, but fuck, man, those N64 games can be expensive too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can add up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, look at that physical media. Keep
on,
it
so
alive.
good.
Come on,
So
guys.
good.
Where can you even buy Blu-rays anymore? Online?
Oh, Target's so fucking sad. I go there all the time. It's like there's nothing.
I used to go to
There's
Best Buy all the time. Used to
Best
go to
Buy,
Best Buy
something's gone. It's
during
just like,
Black Friday all the time.
yeah,
Yeah, it's a damn shame.
yeah. I missed the 2010, 2011 Black Friday like Blu-ray haul. Like that was a fun part of my early 20s right there. But it's gone.
Well, speaking of our early 20s, does math work out? Hold on.
Also, I was 18 or 19 in 2010, 2011.
Well,
so that's
I'm trying
totally
to do the
full of
math
shit. I'm wrong.
because I'm trying to think because the last time a Nightmare on Elm Street movie, we were in our 20s.
yes.
Last time it came out.
Wow.
2010 was the last time Nightmare on Elm Street. We don't have to consider that a Nightmare on Elm
Was
Street.
that Jason versus Freddy?
No, that was
No.
the Nightmare on Elm Street remake.
Oh, the reboot. Yeah.
Yeah. Which,
They gave it a go.
it doesn't have to exist.
all
It
right.
can. It doesn't have to. Whatever. But they tried. But now, finally, as of today of this recording, it was announced that Paramount is licensing the original script, I think, or like the rights to the original Nightmare on Elm Street in cooperation with the Wes Craven estate
Okay.
to make a new Nightmare on Elm Street movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we're getting a new Nightmare movie. And then Peacock was like, well, fuck you. Here's our Friday the
I love
13th
that they did
trailer.
that on the
Did they
It's
really?
amazing.
I was waiting for a Halloween announcement
Yes,
as well. I'm like, come on, let's get a battle
fucking
going.
Love it. No,
Yeah.
we're eating good with
Yeah.
horror, but I just thought that was hilarious.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, now it's fucking finally.
Yeah.
Finally. I'm
Yeah.
very excited. I'm very excited it's happening now because initially I was a little worried because once Halloween 2018 came out, big fan of that one.
I love that.
Then they did the two other ones, which didn't love those ones as much.
I like them, but they're big swings.
They're big.
Yeah.
They're swings.
They
Evil
are
never
swings.
dies.
Certainly swings.
Evil dies tonight.
Mhm.
Although I kind of fuck with Halloween Ends. I kind of fuck with
Halloween Ends is so.
I kind of fuck with it. All right.
It's so fun. It's so weird.
It's something. It's something. And I was worried because I didn't want them to essentially do the same. You don't need to do that with every single requel
Yeah.
or whatever. Like if you're gonna give me this,
We don't
Nightmare,
need Nancy with a shotgun.
No.
Is what you're saying.
Well,
Okay.
First of all, Nancy's dead.
Yeah, I know. But
Nancy's gone.
they
baby.
retcon the later sequels and all of
I
these
know,
reboots,
I
too.
know.
Yeah.
And that's what I was worried too, because like Nightmare 3 is such a great sequel, and Nancy dies in that
Yeah.
one. So it's like, are you gonna ignore that one? So in the press release, it doesn't say whether or not it's a remake. They're just saying they're
We're making
bringing
it.
back the
Yep.
franchise. So it's like, I think I felt this way for a minute. Just treat, this is gonna be weird. Just treat the Nightmare on Elm Street movies like James Bond. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just hire someone to play Freddy, give him his run, and then just do it again. And
I'm with you.
Who gives a shit about timeline, canon?
Nope.
Just make it a Nightmare on Elm Street movie. Don't make it a remake. Just like establish it and then just keep it fucking going and do fun, creative stuff with the dreams.
I'm 100% with you.
That's all you have
to do. I think that's one of the biggest obstacles is who are you going to cast and how are you going to approach this. And it's like, why don't you just don't give a shit?
Cody, they give Oscars to casting directors now. We're fine. We're fine. Okay? But that is true. That's the hardest thing because much credit to Jackie Earle Haley. Like, I didn't hate the performance. I hated the direction.
I loved the decision to cast him.
Yes.
I thought
he was great.
That was a great choice.
Like right after Rorschach too, I think too.
Yeah.
So like look,
Shutter Island. I think was the same year.
Yeah. It's just like don't make this fun fantasy horror movie about like a child predator. Like
they're going to be blowing up Skarsgård's phone because
they're going to get one of the Skarsgårds for sure.
But well, hopefully one of the older ones. That'd be fun.
Let's get
Stellan as Freddy.
I would love that.
But I do think that to me would be exciting. Of like some dude who's done 2 indies that you've never heard of, but is perfect. Like I think that need to try to make as much buzz as possible. Like we need to get somebody with a good Instagram follower.
Sure.
Come on, just cast. I mean, Robert Englund was, he'd done some stuff, but he wasn't like a household name. It wasn't like
I mean he that was like his whole identity. I mean, it was cool. Like he popped back
I knew
up.
him as the nice alien on V.
I never watched the original V. I watched the reboot.
Okay.
Whatever. In like
I
2010s.
believe he was a film professor in Urban Legend.
Okay.
I think it was an Urban Legend. Yeah, one of like the knockoff, like after I Know What You Did Last Summer or something like
Final
that.
Cut.
But you wouldn't
other
just
one.
look at that guy and go, you know what? He can be one of cinema's greatest murderers.
Right.
But you know what?
One of greatest nightmares just by looking at the dude.
Sure.
And you don't get that kind of grace today where you get.
Right.
I mean, it's great that casting directors get Oscar nominations, but
it's. I'm curious because we've only had we've had 2 Freddys, but like we think of Robert Englund and we've had so many different versions of him. You've had the straight scary one, you've had the like bizarre, like over the top funny one, and then you had one that's kind of in the sweet spot, like right in the middle. I'm fine with the right in the middle. Like let them be sinister and scary with the crack in a few jokes. But I feel like with the first one back, you kind of have to like. I feel like they're gonna just do like a whole sort of like I don't know restart or just like do the same sort of setup. I don't think they're gonna like cast someone as play like Nancy, or I don't think they're gonna like do the house or anything. They're just like a setup where kids maybe figuring out who Freddy is and they're just kind of going through there, and then spooky shit happens in dreams.
Maybe play the fact you haven't heard of this guy in decades.
Sure.
Sure. You don't have to include the make it the same Freddy.
Yeah.
But
Do you want the requel or do you just want a straight reboot? Like, do you just want it to be like it's whatever year this is gonna come out, 2028? And hey, there's rumors on the internet that there's a weird nightmare dude, and it's not a. We live, I love the Scream franchise, and I love a lot of what they have done with it to kind of keep all the legacy alive. And I liked what they did with the Halloween trilogy to be like, okay, let's skip everything but the first one, but everything else is sort of like we're building on the relationship with that. I don't know if Nightmare, if we need that, like.
I feel like
it's been 40 years.
No,
definitely.
definitely.
Now some people move into the house.
No,
like,
definitely
you don't need
not.
to cram in legacy characters for
No,
this,
especially because, like I said, Nancy's dead. Don't bring her back unless I've always had.
Unless she is Freddy.
Now that's interesting. By the way, I said now that's interesting. Eric texted us, and our good friend Eric Schifferle, he just texted like a screenshot of like a post on Threads. Unpopular opinion: Freddy Krueger was the villain in A Nightmare on Elm Street.
The discourse is too much, guys.
It's too much. And personally, I'd be on board for just the straight up like just tell a new story and go. You don't need to do the whole backstory, newspaper clippings, and showing Nancy is like, oh, cameo. Like, don't need to do that. I've always had like 2 versions in my head of like a nightmare movie. One where it's
Paramount,
like,
in case you're listening.
In case you're listening,
Hire
I'm sure
us.
you're gonna get Parker Finn, but that's just hear me out.
Hey, we were in competition for the Wes Craven award at the Catalina Film Festival. Just saying.
Just
nice.
saying.
Just saying.
Nice.
We didn't
The
win.
family watched our film.
We didn't
They
win.
didn't pick it to win, but they watched
The
it.
guy who won that
All
was
right.
way better.
Oh, so much
I mean,
better.
maybe we get him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've had the one version where it's just a straight sequel. Doesn't need to tie back into anything. You could just do a new Freddy and have your cast of characters, and they all start dying one by one. The whole deal, right? The other version is you essentially, and this is kind of the best of both worlds, where you can bring back Heather Langenkamp.
There's no way they do this. I know where you're going. There's no way they do
You do a sequel to New Nightmare.
Oh,
And the
wow.
movie is literally about recasting Freddy. You can bring, I mean, Robert Englund is very, I don't even know what his condition is like to like actually act, but casting himself, coming back, and like the whole movie is like them trying to. You can even get.
I think the problem there is that movie came out 30 years ago.
I know.
And no one is going to know.
I don't even know
like
if
the
it
young
did.
general audience is
Yeah.
going to know what the fuck you're even referencing.
Yeah,
Then
I mean
that's
that's
fine.
like proto Scream at this point.
Yeah,
It's-
yeah.
Saying.
Yeah.
Here's my pitch. You want to
Yeah.
hear my pitch?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, it's
Paramount, if you're listening.
It's original Freddy, right? Robert Englund, and he's got a knife, right? And he's sitting there and thinking, and he cuts off his finger, and his finger falls to the ground, and then it morphs into a little baby Freddy, and it grows up.
Dude, this is
It's
like
called Son of Freddy.
we got close to Son of Freddy because there was one. I don't know if you've seen them all. Have you seen all?
I've
of
not
them?
seen all of them.
One of them's actually like kind of like about like abortion and like
Weird.
like it like very like ahead of its time. Not like strictly about abortions, but like the autonomy of a woman's body sort of thing. And so it kind of like led to like a little boy Freddy kind of thing. Like they got very close to that. They got very close
Son
to
of Freddy.
that.
All right.
The only other pitch that I would have people like in comas and the entire movie is a dream.
Oh.
And then when they die, they flatline. But you can have the weird, crazy
Yeah.
shit. It's kind of like Inception.
I think there's this big question of are we trying to hook previous fans, or are we trying to hook a new generation?
I think you
it's
have to go
both.
for the latter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I mean,
I feel like because it's been so long. Like, people know the title.
Yeah.
But, like, if you're referencing...
Don't even call it a Nightmare on Elm Street. Just call it Nightmare.
No, I think you can have Elm Street in there. But
Too long.
Yeah.
No.
You
A.
gotta cram it in. The keyword has to be in the first 30 characters.
The
Okay, come
Nightmare
on,
on
guys.
Elm Street.
Sure. Right.
final
right.
Nightmare. Oh, they already did that.
The Nightmare. I
The
like that a
Nightmare
lot.
on Elm
Yeah,
Street.
yeah.
Yeah.
Elm
yeah.
Ave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
I
a
like
little
that.
bit of
There we
time.
go.
Ooh, even just Elm.
Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm.
Yeah.
Elm.
Elm Boulevard doesn't have a great ring. to it.
No,
Like,
wake me up when,
Yeah, yeah.
on Elm.
Boulevard. I don't know. I just kind of feel like some of the is somebody who was alive and functioning in the 80s. They're getting real long ago.
Yes.
And I think
yes.
some of the okay, we got to get people back in the theaters. Just reboot it and let it be
Yeah.
for the new generation. Because my parents were weird and they would have never let me see Nightmare, and we didn't have cable, so I only heard about it from other kids on the playground. Go back to just that's the original hook of you can't fall asleep or a horrible man will kill you.
Yeah.
So simple.
You know, and as soon as you try to be like, okay, yeah, no, that's the hook.
Yeah.
But we're gonna zig and zag to reference this and include
Yeah.
this and that. You know,
I feel like with the first one they're gonna play it very safe. I don't think they'll necessarily do a Scream 5 or like a Force Awakens kind of thing.
yeah, and
But-
I like both those films.
Yeah,
I think
same.
they made that work.
Right.
But as a culture, we're getting a little grumpy
Yeah.
about that.
I do
I
that
think
so many
you,
times.
like we were
Yeah.
saying, reestablish it.
Yeah.
You do the spooky stuff, maybe a little bit more grounded, and then similar to how the sequels were, you get more creative and fun. Like at one point in I think 4, like Nightmare 4, someone starts daydreaming, and Freddy starts like manipulating, like she runs in this like time loop where she's like doing the same thing over. Like there's so many things that you can do like in a dream world
Yeah.
that there's just like I feel like endless possibilities. And then I feel like the most important thing, because a lot of those movies, there's a great documentary. I've always plugged this. I think it's what's it called? The Legacy, Nightmare on Elm Street, The Legacy. It's like a 4.5-hour documentary on the making of the entire Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. It's fascinating. It's amazing. They go through every single film, and the one reoccurring thing is they just come up with kills on how to fucking kill teenagers in dreams, and it's great effects, like really, really great effects, and so. That's an element too that just for me it needs to be like you need to like really, really hone in on like some really cool practical effects.
If they led with that, that would be.
It'd be cool, but what do I know? But
Yeah.
anyways, I'm happy Freddie's back.
Happily, we finally got some news on it. For the
We
first
got some
time in
news. I
16
know
years.
it's been way too long.
Yeah.
Way too long. Imagine they're like, we're bringing back Jackie Earl, and we're gonna go straight sequel. Can you imagine?
Finally, guys.
Yeah.
There's been a cult following for that one. Okay?
But yeah, we said Parker Finn. I think we mentioned that because he has Smile at Paramount, which
He has a first look deal at Paramount.
Yes.
So I think you just let it open the door and be like, hey, Parker, you interested? And he'll be like, yeah.
he would be a very good.
Yeah.
For the longest time, I think we've heard like every single director, especially like ones that are in horror, have pitched ideas for Nightmare.
I
on
feel
Elm
like
Street.
James Wan would be great 10 years ago. I don't see him wanting to do that these days.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
Even
if
Lee
he
Winnell.
wants to,
Lee Winnell
absolutely. Oh
would
yeah,
be
Lee would
great
be good
too.
too. But
Yeah.
I don't know if they want to do that at this point in their career. I feel like they're more focused on either doing bigger IP or doing an original idea. But
My first thought was Mike Flanagan, but
Sure.
I also
shit,
want
yeah.
him to do original stuff
Yeah,
too because
he's got 8 more Stephen King
it's a
adaptations.
lot of
that he's
Stephen
working
King,
on.
and
Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
I'm happy
but-
for Carrie,
Yeah.
but like I want that man to make more films.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm with you there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's just it's hard for because his films I feel like don't translate as much, but they're so fucking good. Like or like they've never gotten the shot they deserve. Like Doctor Sleep didn't do well.
Yeah. Life of Chuck
Life
did
of
not.
Chuck didn't do
Financially
well.
is what we're talking about.
Financially,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah.
Critically,
Yeah.
like incredible
Right,
movie.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. And then I'm worried like I'll just go back to television. Like, come on, man.
Come on, get
Make
out
it-
there.
He hasn't made an original film. Midnight Mass is his one original TV show, but his original film since
The Mirror one? Oculus? Maybe?
no Hush.
Hush.
Oh, Hush
Yeah.
was after that. You're right.
But damn, was it Hush?
I think so.
Damn.
Yeah.
That was what, 2016 or so?
Yeah, that was a minute
Yeah.
ago.
A while
So,
ago.
I don't know. I
Right.
also wouldn't mind an unknown director
Sure.
for Nightmare.
Maybe a couple podcasters. We're just sitting here in Burbank trying to
They're looking at the
restart
YouTube.
the Burbank film scene, you know?
Hollywood is going to every creepy pasta and meme you can possibly have.
Yeah.
So why not just a couple jackasses
Yeah.
talking about
Just
Freddie.
thinking about it, Paramount.
Just think about it. Just think about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Adam, our good friend Adam Smith is in the chat.
hey, Adam. How you
Denis
doing?
directs. Villeneuve, psychological horror, done. $1 billion franchise.
Adam, how many times you watched that Dune 3 trailer? Let me know.
Oh, you know what? I haven't watched it on
Yeah.
purpose. I don't want to watch it. I've seen it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm fucking stoked.
incredible.
I'm
Yeah,
excited.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
excited. So
Yeah.
there we go. We got Freddie back.
Yep.
Yeah, I love it.
Only other thing. Okay, I have one last thing. Let me see.
You're going to rank Christopher Nolan rankings?
No.
Okay. good.
Sam Neill.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we should get serious.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
get
yeah,
serious.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
So the news broke last night at the time of this recording.
Yeah, I felt bad. I texted you immediately, and then you were doing jokes. I'm like, oh, this is going to be a tough message to send. I was like, here we go.
And then immediately I was like, oh.
Yeah, you feel like shit
shit.
now, don't you?
I wanted to be like, I would have. Let me
Yeah.
find out in the morning.
I know.
We may have one more night's rest.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it legit rattled me because I was like late.
yeah.
It was like 10 or 11 when it broke
Mhm.
Pacific, and then like I had trouble sleeping, man. I was bummed.
Yeah.
that's.
When I woke up this morning, I like checked my Instagram and it was just flooded
Oh,
with
yeah.
videos of him, and I just saw this like one interview of him, and like he was like on the verge of like crying because it was like about his parents or something, and I just fucking started bawling. I was like,
Yeah.
God, this man's beautiful. This
Yeah.
man was wonderful.
I
Yeah.
love all the clips of him just talking to animals, just resurface. And he's talking to a duck. It's like, what are you doing out there? Believe in yourself, duck. And it's like,
He
what
just
is
seemed like
happening?
such a wonderful
Yeah.
person. Obviously his films were incredible, but he seemed like just like a treat to work
Yeah.
with.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously Jurassic Park. I love not Memoirs. I know he's in Memoirs of an Invisible Man. What's the other John Carpenter one? I can't. In the Mouth of Madness.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yes.
he's fantastic.
Fucking
in
love
Yeah.
that movie.
Event Horizon. I've seen
Event
a lot of people talking
Horizon,
about as well. Yeah.
Hunt for the Wilder People is really, really great. One of his like later ones. And then I texted you this. His last movie is gonna be a Godzilla movie.
Oh, which
was
Godzilla
in
film
that?
is he
He's
in?
in that?
No, it's not coming out. The new one.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying. He's in that?
Godzilla X Kong Supernova. Why are you laughing?
It's an amazing title.
It's an emotional moment
Sam
right
would have
now.
liked that title. Okay.
I
Come
hope
on.
they re-edit that film to put
Yeah.
him in every single fucking shot.
Oh my god!
And I'm gonna
yes.
fucking cry when they say "in loving memory"
Yeah.
after
Oh,
Godzilla stomps on whatever fucking monster it is. It's gonna cut to "in
He's
loving
gonna
memory."
stomp on a T-Rex, and it's gonna be like,
Goddamn.
oh,
Oh, Tyler brings up
Yeah.
Possession.
Yeah.
oh.
Amazing.
I
oh
don't-
man, that's
forgot
hard
he was
when
in
like
Omen.
everybody's trying to highlight all the great things he did besides Jurassic Park because he's so associated with Jurassic
Yeah.
Park.
People
His final
forget
film
like
is
the dude was like
a kaiju.
a horror king for a long
Yeah.
time. He did a lot of horror movies in his earlier days, not so
Yeah.
much now. But
Yeah.
I think he even was like I think I saw a clip of like his James Bond.
I saw
yeah,
that going
yeah,
around.
yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, man, they missed out. They
yeah,
missed
he would've
out.
been great. Yeah.
He just seemed like a guy where like he was in the biggest movie ever at that point, right? Jurassic Park, and he could have gone a completely other way with his career. Like he's trying to chase that dragon again, right? But he seemed like a guy who was just content being who he was.
Yeah.
you know, like just based on all the interviews and like his duck videos, and it just he seemed like he was cool being Sam Neill. Like he
Yep.
just stayed in. I think he's from New Zealand, but he
I think he lived in Australia.
Australia.
Yeah.
Just staying out on his farm and just being himself, man.
Yeah.
It's just it's a rare
He had a
quality for
great beard, great head
fantastic.
of hair,
Always fantastic beard.
just amazing.
And looked great for 78, by the way. I didn't realize he was that old.
That was my thing. I
Yeah.
was like, this is
Yeah.
awful, and it is awful, and I was bummed out. But I also was like, he is so youthful in
Yeah.
his various duck videos. I was like,
Yeah.
I hadn't bothered to do the math. It was like,
Yeah.
well, he's like 52, right? Like,
Yeah.
oh no, wait, that
Yeah.
doesn't work. Like,
Yeah.
I
That's why I
very
was.
surprised.
I knew he'd been diagnosed with cancer for many years, but in recent, like the last time I had heard, he had been free of it. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it just shows his character. Like he's not going to be too public about it, and then
Yeah, and the family put out such a nice statement.
Yeah.
I didn't like your fucking because I saw the Instagram thing. I was like, is this fucking fake?
Yeah. Oh, it was weird because it broke. When I heard of it, it was like 10 minutes after it broke. So
Yeah.
I'm searching all the trades and like there's nothing popping
Well,
up.
also
I'm
the
like,
time difference.
I'm like, is it
too.
real? But I'm like,
Yeah.
it's the official Sam Neill account. I'm like, oh man. And
Yeah.
then I went to bed and I woke up and like, okay, it's everywhere. Now.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
That's
But,
a big bummer.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah.
out there and celebrate that man's wonderful life and watch some of his movies. If you've never seen some of them, like if you've never seen Possession, I've actually never
Mouth of
seen.
Madness.
I mean, In the Mouth of
Yeah,
Madness,
so
I
good.
love. I don't think I've ever seen Memoirs of Invisible Man.
Yeah,
I know
I-
that's a Chevy Chase led one, but I think I want to say Sam Neill's like the villain in that one. It's like Carpenter doing like a comedy. Very
You're thinking
strange.
of Christmas Vacation.
No,
Okay.
stop it.
Okay.
Event Horizon was wonderful.
Yeah.
And then obviously Jurassic Park. You don't need to see.
By all means, watch Jurassic
Yeah,
Park.
you
again,
can go ahead and
guys.
watch.
Just Come
You
on.
can watch Dominion.
My
Just-
son's name is Grant for a reason, guys. Okay, it's not the reason. My wife came up. My wife came up with the name, but it's the reason that I said hell yes to the name. Okay, for the record.
All right, so there you go. He's wonderful in Thor Ragnarok. He like those little.
That's right. I
parts.
forgot about his
He's in
little
the
cameo.
Little,
Yeah,
little
yeah.
cameo in the
Fantastic.
MCU.
Yeah.
So
Fantastic.
there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Sam Neill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty. Cool.
That our show?
I think that might be the show.
Okay.
Joseph, you got anything you watched recently that you enjoyed? I know you're making a movie and stuff, so you
I
ain't
haven't,
got time
I haven't,
for
I
that.
haven't had to I haven't been able to get out to the theater as much. I saw Mandalorian Grogu. I saw Supergirl. I saw Backrooms.
I have a question for you. So you've we talked about our mutual friend Ken Knapsack. You guys have
Yeah.
Force Center that you guys have been doing for
Yeah.
a long time. Talking about Star Wars in a podcast for that long. I mean this like genuinely respectfully. How do you do it? just on like we talk about. I love Star Wars. We talk about it all the time on the show,
Yeah.
and we'll put out clips every now and then when we talk about stuff. And I just don't even look at the comments for
Yeah.
those, just
Oh, I
because
love
it
it. I
always
love
gets
it.
always gets sent to the wrong section of the fandom, and it's like So how do you do it for 10 years plus, or however you guys have been doing the show?
And mind you, this is coming from a place where him and I had to work on other people's Star Wars shows.
Sure, there's that as well.
That weren't
Yeah.
necessarily easy to listen
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
Just saying. Just
Yeah.
so then you
mean-
do you and then
I know you guys have a great community there, but I just mean like the
not what
yeah.
I was referring to.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
I
Complete
think
opposite.
I think I know what you're referring to.
Oh, there's many of them. Many of them. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's totally the community that we built because we just had the ethos of totally cool to dislike anything, but just don't be
a dick
jerk
about
about
it.
it.
Yeah,
Like, and my big thing,
yeah.
and I really, really mean it. It is not Pollyanna. If you come to me and say this is my opinion, I'm not trying to tell you it's an objective truth.
Right.
But in my opinion, Empire Strikes Back is the worst Star Wars film. It's poorly made. Irvin Kershner is a horrible director. I'd be like, that is just totally like anathema to me as a human being. But if you tell me that it's subjective, then we can just have a conversation. I can go, cool, when did you see it? How old were you? What do you like in Star Wars? Why do you feel that way? And I learned something about the other person. It's this insistence that opinion about film is objective.
Yeah.
That ruins conversations. We could have all sorts of great conversations if we're just like, one of my wildest opinions is I love James Bond, and I think Skyfall is one of the weaker films. And when I tell people that, like, what? And like,
stop the show now. We'll just go ahead.
Right?
Yeah.
But that's my opinion.
Right.
And I can tell you why. And a lot of it has to do with like, well, I have these opinions about Ian Fleming's novels, and here's how this was reflected, and blah, 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 blah.
Oh, so you're better than us because we didn't read the book.
I mean, really, that's down to it.
We read half of Catalyst, by the way. So thank you very much.
Oh, God. In the Star Wars book thing is like, they had more. The film, you get the film. Like,
I think
but it's just, it's just like, don't be a dick, and then we can have any conversation you want. That's all. Just don't be a dick.
I feel like what has partially ruined the fun of just being able to talk about movies in general, but we're talking Star Wars specifically, is just like the behind the scenes of it all. It's like, I don't give a fuck who runs the studio. Okay, I don't care. I just want to watch the movies, but it seems like people are more interested in talking about like, well, it should be run like this. It should be run like that. Well, it's like
people who have never worked at a production company in their lives.
Their entire fucking life.
That's the main thing.
Yeah.
It's just like you have no idea what it's like to run a company at this size.
It's literally at the behest of like growing up with these 3 films as a child, and then when you grow up being entitled to be like, I could make a better Star Wars movie because I like Luke Skywalker. It's just like, it's very, very strange to me, especially when adults do that. And it's like, you have critical thinking. You have the ability to critically think about something, right?
Yeah.
And so like, why spend your time, being so like obsessed with if a man or a woman runs a fucking movie studio? It is so inconsequential to just anything else.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. As soon as you run into sort of like any negative energy, they're just like, okay, well, we got to do all this parsing of like, okay, is this truly about Star Wars?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Exactly.
Did you really hate Mandalorian and Grogu because you just didn't like it?
Yeah.
Then that's cool, and we can have a
or
conversation
you not like
about
Dave
that.
Filoni's hat? Is that what it is? You don't like his hat?
And then we can have a conversation about that because
Cowboys. Come on.
He's starting to let it go now that he's a
I
big boy and
know,
runs the studio. I was like, let's not talk about the hat anymore.
I interviewed him for the Darth Maul show.
Oh yeah,
and he wasn't wearing he was wearing a different kind of hat. Obviously didn't. I didn't
like a tiny hat.
No, it was a tiny little hat. No, it didn't look like his like his classic cowboy hat.
Yeah,
but
like
I also
Peaky Blinders.
I also wasn't. My opening question was like, "Hey, Dave, where's the hat?" No, no, he's a fucking sweetheart. He was awesome.
He's a great guy.
So,
but yeah, it's Ken and I talk about that, like those slippery slope conversations where you get into the conversation where people are like, yeah, this was awesome. Yeah, Rogue One was awesome. Yeah, I didn't really like those sequels. Like, yeah, well, there's some problems with it. Then he's like, yeah, I mean, how could Rey? Like, oh boy, here we go. You feel like, okay, we were on the same wavelength, and then it segues into Is this an opinion about the film, or is this an opinion about women?
Yeah. It literally can't just be like, I really like this movie. It's got to be like, yeah, Rogue One was awesome with The Last Jedi.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, and I'm of the opinion I love The Last Jedi.
I love The Last Jedi,
it's my favorite of the sequels. So.
Yeah, I think it's incredibly well made.
I think it's
phenomenally well made.
It's great. And like, there have things from Star Wars have come out and I have not been a fan of, but like, I'm not going to make it my whole identity to like hold that grudge. Like, I didn't care for Mando and Grogu, but like, I'm gonna see the next Star Wars movie that comes out in theater, or if they come out with another. I know they're doing more TV shows. Like I loved Andor, but Skeleton Crew is my favorite fucking Star Wars show.
It's
like,
so good.
It's very, very good. Like, try to just take like see what we're doing right there. I was like, I love this, but this I really love. Let's try. Why don't we try to do a little bit more of that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not? Yeah. I bumped into it myself too, because like one of the shows, like I feel like. I think there's like some writing things of like those are no-nos for a reason, and you did them. But then I heard from our community of like a bunch of people like, that's my favorite show, and I hear what you're saying, but it didn't bother me at all. And that's one of those moments where I just had to be like, it's subjective.
Yeah.
Even the most fundamental like don't ever do this 101 writing thing.
Sure.
If a show can do that, and thousands of people like don't care, loved it.
Yeah.
It's subjective. It's just all subjective.
That's the other thing too, and none of it's real.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like
none of it exists.
At the end of the day, it is
fine.
It is like, do you taste what's in my mouth when I eat? Then fuck off at the end of the day, right?
Fair enough. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
Look at that. We talked Star Wars.
Look at that. We
Yeah,
did it.
We did it. We did it. We had a nice conversation
Yeah.
about
Let's
Star
clip
Wars.
that.
Let's see how that one goes. Just keep it on Joseph the entire time.
Yeah. Just his shots.
And then cut to us being like,
This guy. Yeah.
well, there you have it, folks. Sweet. No, yeah. No, that's all.
Nice.
That's all good.
Great
stuff.
episode tonight.
Good
Thank
episode. Let
you.
me real quick. Once again, if you do want to see Dead Media on its road tour, there is a link in the description for you to check it out. So please check out what cities are near you. Go support the film. Say hi to Joseph. Have questions ready for him. Do the whole thing, and then come back and let us know what you thought. We do have a couple super chats real quick. I know we read a few, but King Sport Calvin sent one. Force Center is such an OG Star Wars pod. Don't you think it should hold on, get more credit than it? Also, love your Quinlan Voss is much appreciated.
Your
Yeah.
love of Quinlan
Love of
Voss.
Quinlan Voss.
Quinlan Voss is the best.
Quinlan
Yeah.
Voss is hold on. Is he the dude with the
Yeah, nailed it. Nailed it.
Star
on.
Wars?
Yeah.
You think he's like he's not mentioned in Attack of the Clones? No,
He is,
Cypher Diaz worked with.
yeah. Well, he is in the figure that inspired the creation of Quinlan Voss is in the background of the Phantom Menace.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which creates
all
a fun canon wrinkle of why didn't he help Qui-Gon? But
Yes.
there's three. It's all figured out.
All
Don't
right,
worry.
all right.
He's an awesome character. That's what matters.
You mean George didn't think about that?
He didn't have a plan.
Yeah. Oh, he didn't have a plan. We read that one. Manny sent one for the chair. Can't wait for the next
Appreciate that.
short.
Appreciate
Thank you,
that,
Manny.
Manny.
Arcadia sent a super chat. I would be interested to see an Elm Street movie through the eyes of younger kids. He is a child murderer after all, rather than teenagers.
He wants like an
Fuck.
It approach.
I thought about that. I also thought the complete opposite of
Elderly people.
like in a
If you're doing the Legacy sequel,
oh fuck,
just
like
saying.
in a retirement home.
Yeah. It's not a bad idea. They do sleep a lot.
Oh, Larry's
Yeah.
moved on.
Yeah.
Why does he have 5
They
fingers
think
in his
he's
chest?
dead, but he's really not. He's just snapping. There are many options we could try.
you have a great
your
sequence.
grandparent passed peacefully, except for the total disembowelment.
I
Besides
can
that,
literally-
He went up on the ceiling
I
and
can
got cut open. It was
literally
weird.
see the walker.
Yeah.
And
So
but
aftertaste.
then like the metal of the walker turns into his blades or
Yeah,
something like
yeah,
that,
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
That's great.
1, 2,
That's great.
Freddy's
That is
coming
interesting.
for
Like
you.
there's I feel like there's a lot of
3,
pathways you
4.
can do of like
Can't open
not
the
just
door.
doing teenagers.
Sure.
Yeah.
1, 2. Oh my god! Like I can see a scene where like someone's dentures fall out,
Oh yeah.
you know, or
Yeah.
they're like
And
everything's
then
just
they
falling
eat,
apart.
The dentures eat them.
They're like claw.
Oh,
They're claw dentures.
Oh, yeah, and
Or
it's
like
like-
sharp ones. Yeah.
How sweet, fresh meat, bitch. You know,
That's right. You got to throw the bitch in there, even if
I don't
they're
mean to
older.
be
Yeah.
disrespectful. You're 82, but bitch.
I'm contracted.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
bitch a few times.
can he say bitch now? Can he do that? I feel like we gotta allow just one. All right. You know what I mean? God, man. Alrighty, those are the super chats.
very
Thank
good.
you all. Oh, really quick. Hold on. How can you talk about the pop punk? Oh, never mind. Never mind. I thought it was a specific question about Blink-182 that I got excited.
Oh, by all means, I will sign up for that question. Yeah.
Nightmare at Elm Meadows. Laserbolt Video says Nightmare at Elm Meadows. That's hilarious.
Alrighty, folks. And then real quick, aside from everything Dead Media, where can they find you on the social media?
Yeah, you can find me at Joseph Scrimshaw, all the social medias except for X, and you can find on Instagram at Dead Media Movie.
Hell
is
yeah.
our handle on Instagram.
Nice. All right. All those links again in the description. Go follow Joseph and help support. And then every single week we give a shout out to our Patreon followers that support us at $15 and up. And I'm going to apologize to you because it's always followed by a funny soundbite.
Very stupid segment
what we
that we
consider
do on the show, for the
a
record.
funny soundbite.
Yeah.
So
Every time we have a new guest on the show, I do make it a little more tame. Most of the time, it's like very juvenile, very
balls
dumb
to the wall.
sounds.
Ah,
A little more tame today, but it's gonna
grabbed
be
you
fun.
some like Freddy Krueger lines.
Oh yeah,
That's all right.
Yeah,
all right.
that's all right. Next time.
Aaron,
We'll wait another
oh,
16 years and then we'll do.
hey,
it.
there we
Time
go.
will.
Aaron Woodley.
I have not only some intel, I have some anthers.
Alec MS Young.
That was Antifa.
Arcadio Castellanos.
Christian, aka Copster. You guys can call me Copster if you like.
That was Christian at a junket.
Yeah, my very first
Yeah.
junket.
Oh my god.
Could you? Yeah, never mind. Billy Storley.
That one got delayed, but I like the way that it played. That was good.
Bobby Mitchell.
There's a floating jellyfish in the sky.
Brian Arsenal.
Get on the ground and wrestle. Take your shirts off.
Brian D.
That's Julie.
Brian King.
We are pounding that area, that coast.
Chris Jones.
Pounding it hard.
Did you get the threesome one?
No, but that in itself is a funny song. Did you get the threesome?
Damn it. Cindy Perez.
Get that next time.
I cannot live another day without air conditioning.
Says tomorrow's gonna be hotter.
Hotter? Oh, man. FS1138.
Hotter?
Like yesterday.
Yesterday.
I had so much fun pulling these today.
This is great. I remember this one.
yeah.
Giuseppe.
Yesterday you said you'd call Sears.
Harley Payne.
I'll call today.
You call now.
Sean Noto.
I'll call now.
Julia Connor.
Oh, I love that one.
Senor Pellicula.
Oh, that was supposed to be for me. Shit, I fucked that one up. Sorry, go on. All right.
Okay.
I'll play that one again.
Carl Soderback.
Show us that meat, man. We need to see that meat. I want to see it. Yeah.
Cat Markham.
Thank you, Paul.
Kyle Johnson.
Thank you, Senor Film.
Maris Thornton.
Thank you, Sex Wedge.
Nick Wade.
Thank you, Spinning Art.
Senior Film.
The Lord is good.
Sergio Castaneda.
Yeah.
Sheridan Potts.
Yeah.
Stephanie Merritt.
Yeah.
Stefan Solosi.
Yes, Cody. Yes, goddammit. Yes.
Terry
Fucking-
Terry Stockwell.
I'm realizing I don't have enough here, so I'm going to repeat our favorite
Oh,
one
you
here.
got to get Terry. The Terry one for Terry Stockwell.
Which one's Terry?
Oh, Terry. Right, Terry.
Oh, fucking 4th of July. I could have
Yes.
done that. Damn it.
That's a good one. I just
know
thought
what?
We've had Terry on here for years.
Give me one fucking second.
Are you
Give me
gonna get
one-
it?
I'm going to get it. Let me
Hell
find
yeah,
it
we got to
right
get it.
here. Hold on.
I want to pull up the threesome one real
All
quick.
right.
Hold on.
Give me one
Do we
second,
not know
guys.
the Trump threesome line?
I have no idea what you're talking
Oh my
about.
god!
Again, I tried
Relatively
to ignore
recent,
that,
wasn't it?
man.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Hold on. Oh, of course it's not gonna come up. Hold on.
All right, hold on.
Are you just Googling Trump threesome?
Yeah. God damn
Let
it.
us
Turn
know.
images off.
Share
Okay,
your
here we go,
screen. I
here
want
we
to see what you're getting.
Beautiful sun sitting there. I think I'm going to give one to myself, one to them, and we'll have a threesome, okay? I'll pick out one of the two. I'll give them the Congressional Medal of Honor for something. For their genius.
All right, that's it. He wants to have a threesome with his children. Okay.
So you said Terry.
Terry Stockwell. Have you seen this?
Hold the hand, Tico.
No.
Oh, it's classic. Yeah.
Hey, hold on, hold. 2 cars come.
I love that we have to do this whole thing. We
Yeah,
have
we
three
got to do
more
the whole
names.
thing. Hold on.
Coming 2 different ways.
You see, he was on a parade recently.
Really?
Yeah, oh, yeah, it was up there. It
That's
said,
fucking
like,
great.
Terry.
That's great. Okay.
Bag up, Terry. Put it in reverse, Terry. Put it in reverse. Oh, Lord, Jesus. Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus. What you doing, Terry? Terry, what's wrong?
Terry's having a blast. He's having a blast.
And now imagine if Freddie popped up right there.
Oh, I got you now, Terry.
I'll show you what I do, Tear.
TJ Jones.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry.
I'll call now.
TJ.
God.
Come
All
on.
right, I got to start writing these down.
Tyler
Sorry,
Eklund.
sorry.
Tyler Eklund.
Ah, fuck. Hold on. Give me one second. There we go.
And so I have to say who go. Oh, no, that was all the cheers. Fuck! God damn it! Fuck! Son of a bitch! That's why I need you to hear.
Check out Wanger's Karaoke Volume
Yeah,
7. We
Volume
just did it
7.
a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, go check it out. And finally, Wiley Todd.
They're moving in herds.
Stop it.
Rest in peace, buddy.
They do move in herds.
You're getting demonetized just for this. It's well worth it. Well worth it. R.I.P. Sam Neill.
Yep.
Thank you all so much for joining us on this wonderful episode. Joseph, Thank you for joining us,
This
sir.
was so much fun.
Woo! Thank you, and yeah, we'll have you back on. Promote
Awesome.
anything else you ever got. You're more than welcome. This is my office is your home.
I'm gonna sleep here tonight.
Well, Cody's here tonight.
Okay.
Of course, yes.
And then we will see you all next week, where we have some fucking asshole named Ken Napson will be on this show.
On a few times.
He'll be on the show next week. So thank you all. Appreciate you. Stay safe. Have fun. We'll see you next time.
Live another day without air conditioning.
Says tomorrow's gonna be hotter.
Hotter? Was that for a Sears commercial?
Yesterday.
Yes.
Yesterday.
It was.
They're not just mentioning Sears.
I'm weirdly getting. This is my TikTok feed now. Is people just posting this commercial?
That commercial.
This commercial because it's getting hotter.
Oh, sure. It's very hot today.
Cheers.
By the way, if you want to see your comment featured on this episode, on next week's episode, leave a comment right now. Leave who you want to be directing Nightmare on Elm Street. What's your favorite Nolan movie? Are you excited for the Odyssey? Do all those things. And if you ever want to listen to us on the go, Apple Podcasts, Spotify,
Your film.
check us out over there.
Thank you, Sexway.
TikTok, Instagram. I don't know. That's it.
Yeah.